Alrighty, folks. We are live. Welcome to yet another play-by-play broadcast. Hopefully you guys are having a great, happy Thanksgiving. Appreciate you guys all tuning into the stream tonight. Green Bay Packers, Detroit Lions. Absolutely massive, ginormous game here. Not only for both of these teams, for seeding purposes, for the division, and possibly the loser of this game, especially could potentially miss the playoffs at the end of the season. So this is a massive game for the Lions, trying to get out and bounce back win here against the New York Giants. We did get a win, but it was a very sloppy win in overtime, thanks to a Jake Bates 59-yard field goal to get us there. We got Packers, we got Lions. It's going to be absolutely insane. Welcome to the show, ladies and gentlemen, and we're going to have some fun, man. Kickoff is moments away. Appreciate you guys all tuning into the stream. Hopefully you guys are having a great, fantastic night. Very blessed and fortunate to be a part of you guys' show tonight. And yeah, God is great. Looking forward to the stream tonight, man. Welcome to the party, folks. So if this is your first time here, hit the follow button, like and subscribe if you guys are new. And yeah, we got Packers and Lions Thanksgiving Day special, and we're going to see if the Lions can take care of business here against the Packers tonight, man. But it's going to be tough. Packers are a good football team. Jordan Love has struggled as of late, but they're going to see if they can continue their success. The Lions have had a very questionable record on Thanksgiving Day, so we got to be something to pay attention to. The spread is Lions are -3 in this game, so looking forward to it, and should be absolutely pretty freaking fantastic. You got 3 games today. You got the Chiefs and Cowboys later today after the Lions-Packers. You got Bengals and Ravens for Sunday Night Football. Joe Burrow is back for the Cincinnati Bengals, so looking forward to it. Then we got Bears and Eagles for the Black Friday game tomorrow as well. But yeah, looking forward to it. Kickoff is moments away. They're, of course, honoring the late, great John Madden. Everybody's wearing a special patch on their jerseys, so rest in peace to John Madden, and we'll have a good freaking time. So welcome to the show, ladies and gentlemen. Kickoff is moments away here. Welcome to the stream. Hopefully you guys are all having a fantastic night. Happy Thanksgiving, Dina. Appreciate you tuning in. What's going on, Dina? But yeah, we're going to have some fun. Looking forward to the broadcast tonight. Kickoff is moments away, folks. Huge game in the NFC North. The Lions are going to be kicking off to the Packers. So the Packers are going to get the ball first here to start this game. No Graham Glasgow, no Brock Wright for the offense here. So huge news yesterday. Frank Ragnow is coming out of retirement, so hopefully we can get him back in a couple weeks on the squad, healthy and ready to go. Kickoff is moments away. Here we go. Jake Bates kicks it off to the Green Bay Packers. Thanksgiving game 2025. Here we go. So Packers get the ball back here. You want to say hi on the broadcast? There's my grandma.
Hello, go Lions! I got my shirt on.
My grandma was actually a Detroit Lions cheerleader back in the 60s, right?
Yep.
So, yeah, she and I went to the Lions and Rams playoff game a couple years ago.
Yep. I'm one of the first cheerleaders that we that was when they were in Tiger Stadium still.
Yep. So
10 years.
10 years, crazy.
Yep.
So Grandma's going to be cheering for me upstairs while I'll be on the broadcast.
Right, got it.
Sounds good.
Okay.
Good deal. Jordan Love is going to take over here for the first down of the game for the Green Bay Packers. Packers, again, they are in second place right now behind the Chicago Bears in the NFC North, man. Bears have been on an absolute tear the past couple of weeks, and we're going to see if the Lions can get a huge get-right game tonight against the Green Bay Packers at Ford Field. Jordan Love under center, Josh Jacobs in the backfield. We were wondering to see if Josh Jacobs was going to play in this game. He's back and healthy for the Packers. That's a big get-back for the Packers here. Jordan Love pitches it right to Josh Jacobs. Up the gut, he's going to get a pickup of about maybe 3-4 yards on the play. It's going to be 2nd and 6 for the Detroit Lions. What's going on, Landon? How you doing, buddy? What's going on, Dina? What's going on, Josh? How we doing, PA? What's going on, everybody? Hopefully you guys are all doing freaking fantastic. So Again, huge game in this division. Thanksgiving, it's going to be crazy. 2nd and 6 here. Jordan Love under center. Fakes the give to Josh Jacobs. Love fires over the middle of the field. He's got his man caught for a first down close to the 39-yard line. That is Christian Watson on the reception here. A big first down for the Green Bay Packers. Let me know. Hopefully my broadcast isn't super crazy far delayed from where you guys are at, because remember, you got like the YouTube stream like about 15 seconds behind by the time you actually hear the sound of my voice versus the actual game broadcast audio. So hopefully it's similar, but appreciate you guys all stopping in here. So Christian Watson, big first down here. Ball is on the Packers 38-yard line, 1st and 10 for the Green Bay Packers. Jordan Love in the shotgun, hands it off here to Josh Jacobs. Up the gut, he's going to get a pickup about maybe 3-4 yards on the play here. It's going to be 2nd down and 6-ish for the Packers, approaching midfield in this game. Slept in having my coffee, then have to make the green bean casserole and hop in the shower. Nice. There you go. Do you guys eat Thanksgiving lunch or dinner? Because I know a lot of people like to do dinner. Some people like to do lunch. Usually our family comes over around like 2 o'clock in the afternoon, kind of right around halftime of the Lions game. We kind of have a halftime lunch. We also kind of hang out and watch the game as well. So pretty snazzy, man. Appreciate you guys all tuning in. Like and subscribe if you guys are new. Jordan Love in the shotgun. Josh Jacobs to his right. Ball is on the 41-yard line. Sends a man in motion. Jordan Love faked it to Josh Jacobs. He's got a man on the screen pass to the right side here. He's going to get close to a first down. It's going to be about, they're going to mark him just short, 3rd and half a yard roughly. That is Dontavian Wicks on the reception for the Green Bay Packers. And the Packers are set up for a 3rd and inches situation here. Close to midfield. Big play call from Matt LaFleur. 7th season as the Packers head coach. And we're going to see what we got going on here. What's up, Dark Side? How we doing? Matthew Golden. Yeah, they drafted him late in the 1st round this year. That was super cool. He, in front of the Packer fans. Definitely got to get going for the Packers offense. Jordan Love under center. Josh Jacobs in the backfield. Hands it off to Josh Jacobs. Jacobs up the gut and more. Jacobs breaks a tackle up to about the 40-yard line with a pickup of about maybe 10 yards on the play. And here come the Green Bay Packers. Down to the 40-yard line here. Lions trying to make a stop here and hopefully keep him out of the end zone on this opening drive from the Packers here. Right around 4 o'clock for you guys today. Nice. Yeah, we're going to see Wicked later. So, we're basically watching the Lions game. Family's coming over. We kind of had like a pre-Thanksgiving celebration on Sunday when all my other relatives were in town. So good to go. 40-yard line Packers. Jordan Love under center. Josh Jacobs in the backfield. Sends a man in motion to his left. Love gets the handoff here to Jacobs. Jacobs breaks a tackle. He's going to get a pickup of about maybe half a yard. Should have been a loss of about 3-4 yards in the backfield, but he broke off the tackle and gets a pickup of about 1 yard. So Micah Parsons, the huge pickup from the trade from the Packers in the offseason, literally a week before the season started. Tucker Kraft, season-ending knee injury. That's a big loss for the Green Bay Packers. Tucker Kraft was having a great year as well. You never really want to see anybody get injured, so hopefully Tucker Kraft can get back healthy as soon as possible. Jordan Love in the backfield here. He's got Emmanuel Wilson behind him. Fires to the left sideline. That's Romeo Doubs on the reception. That's going to be caught for a first down. It's going to be 1st and 10 Green Bay Packers. Romeo Doubs has gotten a lot of memes online with his protective hat that he wears on top of his helmet. And honestly, I don't blame him. I think more and more players should start to wear this, especially considering the fact that there's concussions all the time in the NFL. If it's going to prevent, head injuries, who cares what they look like? If it's going to protect the player itself, I don't blame him one bit. What do you guys think about that, the head cap situation in the NFL? 3rd and 1 here. Ball's at the Lions 30-yard line. Love under center here. Wilson in the backfield. Love hands it off to Wilson. Wilson up the gut. He's going to get a first down, and the Packers are rolling all over this Lions secondary to start this football game. Approaching the red zone, it's going to be 1st and 10 Green Bay Packers at about the 25-yard line of the Detroit Lions. So, Dan Campbell, 1-3 record on Thanksgiving, trying to get it to 2-3 here. Seems like the Lions always play a divisional rival, either the Packers or the Bears or the Vikings on Thanksgiving. Last year was the Bears, this year's the Packers. So Lions looking to get some disruptive help up front here. I would wear it just to stand out. Yeah, I think it's kind of cool, actually. So loving the shotgun, 1st and 10. Looking for his receiver down the field all the day in the world to throw. Love is going to get swarmed by the Lions' pressure. Eventually throws it up the right field. It's going to be incomplete, though, trying to find his man up the right sideline. So it's going to be 2nd and 10 for the Green Bay Packers here coming up. Appreciate you guys all tuning into the stream. Hopefully you guys are all having a fantastic night. Welcome to the show, and we're going to have some fun, man. Welcome to the party. Green Bay Packers, Detroit Lions, Thanksgiving special 2025. Appreciate you guys all tuning in. Like and subscribe if you guys are new. Appreciate you guys that all came out to the Pistons broadcast last night. That was a terrific game, back and forth, through and through. We're going to be doing Pistons and Magic tomorrow night as well. So Jordan Love in the shotgun here, 2nd and 10. He's got Josh Jacobs to his right. Love steps up in the pocket, throws over the middle of the field. It's going to be incomplete, trying to find his man, Christian Watson. It's going to be 3rd and 10 for the Green Bay Packers here. So Love trying to get closer, try to pick up some yardage on this play here, because this could potentially be four down territory for Matt LaFleur. If he gets a pick of like 7 or 8 yards on this play here, got to get positive yards if you're a Packer fan here. Or you send out the field goal unit, assuming that this play isn't really close to a 1st down. Hey, what's going on, Grandpa? How you doing? Grandpa's in the chat. What's up, Grandpa? So, 3rd and 10 here. Jordan Love in the shotgun. He's got Wilson to his right. Trip receivers right. Sends a man in motion. Ball's on the 27-yard line. Lions show blitz. Love swarming in the backfield. Fires to the right sideline. He's got to get rid of it. Good stop from the Lions. Going to be 4th and 10. And the Packers are going to have to send out their field goal unit here. Appreciate you guys all tuning in. Welcome to the stream, guys. Like and subscribe if you guys are new. Packers and Lions, Thanksgiving 2025. Lions, of course, always play first game on Thanksgiving every single year since I think the Lions have been established, I'm pretty sure. I got to go back and see how long the Lions started this Thanksgiving Day tradition. I want to say over 50 years, 50, 60 years, I want to say. So 4th and 10 here. Packers looking to add on the field goal unit. Ball snap, kick on the way. It is up and good, and the Packers strike first here. 3-0 football game with 9 minutes left to play here in the first quarter. We got a commercial break coming up here. Lions are going to have to answer quickly and fast, and they're going to see if they can get the ball moving down the field here. Packers are going to need touchdowns to keep up. Yeah, I mean, like, the Lions offense looked suspicious at certain times against the Giants game last week. You know, that was a very close football game. Giants outplayed us, and we kind of came alive towards the end of the 4th quarter there, but Jahmyr Gibbs saved us very badly. Had a couple explosive runs against the Giants last week, so we're going to have to give Gibbs probably 20, 30 carries in this football game. I want to see more David Montgomery in this one. It's going to be really interesting to see what they do in terms of pass blocking, because we're banged up. We don't have Graham Glasgow. That's our starting center in this game. And then Brock Wright is also injured. We're already down Sam Laporta. So good to see you. What's going on? Just, how you doing? It's Just. K, what's going on? Appreciate you stopping in. What's going on, buddy? How you doing, dude? Welcome. So yeah, Packers and Lions come back from commercial break here. Packers are up 3-0. They get their opening drive, and they get a field goal, so Lions are going to have to respond here accordingly. What's going on, Jason? Happy Thanksgiving. How you doing, Jason? Good to see you, buddy. What's going on, guys? How we doing? So yeah, Packers and Lions, Thanksgiving. We're going to be doing Pistons and Magic tomorrow night, and I might do the Black Friday game tomorrow, Bears and Eagles. There's a chance I might do it, but definitely Pistons and Magic, and possibly Bears and Eagles. So pretty freaking fantastic. Hopefully it's a good football game. I mean, last year it came down to the wire. Caleb Williams literally ran out of time. They were driving against the Lions, had an opportunity to win the football game, and they just simply ran out of time, and they forgot to call a timeout. And that's how the game ended last year. So again, a huge game in the NFC North here. Lions trying to get back on the right foot, especially because Frank Ragnow has, came out of retirement. He's going to be back with the Detroit Lions, starting center. He was one of the best centers in the NFL last year. Just kind of retired, took a break for health concerns, and then he said, you know what, I got some more playing time left in me. So he came back. But you're probably not going to see him until the Rams game, if I had to guess, because it's probably going to take him 2 to 3 weeks to fully get acclimated and back into football shape before he actually starts playing again. But it's good to see that as well, that Frank Ragnow is back. That's a huge part of the Detroit Lions O-line. So good stuff. Dark Side says, I need Monty to get 30 rushing yards for a parlay. There you go, man. Yeah, before it was like Monty and Gibbs would exchange possessions back and forth, and now it's kind of been the Jahmyr Gibbs show with Montgomery getting less touches. But I think you might see some more Montgomery carries in this game today. So opening drive for the Detroit Lions. This is a big statement drive here, and we're going to see where they can pick this up here. Appreciate you guys all tuning in. No, I'll be watching it but I'm a Michigan State fan, so I'll be watching the game, Michigan-Ohio State. I mean, Michigan, if they beat Ohio State, they're probably in the college football playoff. So that's going to be a good game. I think the spread is like Ohio State's minus 9 or 10 points. So looking forward to it. Jared Goff, last 4 Thanksgiving starts, 240 passing yards a game, 8 touchdowns, 0 interceptions. He's been playing pretty well on Thanksgiving Day for Jared Goff. So let's see if we can get this offense on all cylinders as well here. So 1st and 10, Goff goes under center. Jahmyr Gibbs in the backfield. Ball's on the 35-yard line. He's got trip receivers right here. 1st and 10, Goff looking to get this offense flowing here. Packers trying to stop him. Here we go. Goff under center, Gibbs in the backfield. Goff stumbles, hands it off to Gibbs. Gibbs gets a pick of about maybe 2 yards on the play here. Jared Goff tripped, I believe, over his own feet or over the center. He was able to get it hand off, though. And then Jahmyr Gibbs picked up the carry. It was funny because the Packers played the Lions on Thursday Night Football last year, and Goff had a similar situation where he tripped and he handed it off to Montgomery on 4th and inches, and Montgomery barreled through to get the first down. So that kind of reminded me of that play as well. So 2nd and 8 here. Lions with a different offensive line here. No Brock Wright, no Graham Glasgow. Gibbs in the backfield here. Goff fakes it to Gibbs. Goff rolls to his left, fires across the middle over the field. It's going to be incomplete. He was trying to find Jameson Williams over the middle of the field, and it's going to be 3rd and 8 already on the first opening drive of this football game. Decker, Tristan Colon is the starting center for the Lions today. Ratledge, Sewell, you got Gibbs, Amon-Ra, J-Mo, Tesla. Ross Dwelly is the starting tight end for the Lions today. Remember, no Brock Wright, no Sam Laporta. So these injuries have been banging up for the Lions today, so they're trying to get something going here. 3rd and 8 here. Ball is on the 37-yard line. Goff in the shotgun. Packers show blitz, and Goff gets drilled immediately. It's going to be 4th and 8. No help whatsoever. Packers showed the house, and the Lions are going to have to punt this one away. Oh, sorry, guys. I forgot to change the football back. My bad. So Lions immediately just get hammered. No protection whatsoever from Jared Goff. They sent like 5 rushers straight at him on 3rd and 8, and Goff and the Lions are going to have to punt this one away here. The protection from the Lions has been a big problem this season so far. Remember, we had Kevin Zeitler. He's gone. Frank Ragnow is coming back, but he's a big miss as well, and trying to get this offense on all cylinders again. So the Packers are going to take over here. Ball is on the 18-yard line. And we're going to see if the Lions defense can hold the Packers once again. But Campbell's not too fond of it on the sidelines. We got a commercial break coming up here as well. So, again, this is a huge game for the division. If the Lions lose this game, it's going to be incredibly difficult for the Lions to win the division. Because the Packers would have a 2-game lead over the Lions for the tiebreaker. So, the Bears and the Packers do play each other twice. Still in their remaining schedule, which does help the Lions' case out because the Lions currently have the tiebreaker over the Bears right now. So if they did catch the Bears, we'd be in an interesting spot right now for at least the wild card spot. But at the same time, Packers are ahead of us right now still. So this is a huge, massive game for the Lions moving forward. Not only for their season, but for their momentum, a get-right-back game, on a short week. But we're going to see what we got going on here. So appreciate you guys all tuning in. Hopefully you guys are all doing fantastic. Welcome to the party, folks. Packers 3, Lions 0. Looking forward to seeing what we got going on here tonight. And appreciate you guys all being here. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, let me know in the chat, guys. We're going to be doing tomorrow possibly a Black Friday game with the Eagles and the Bears, and then we got, Pistons and Magic tomorrow night, so looking forward to that as well. But yeah, appreciate you guys all tuning in. Hopefully you guys are all doing fantastic. Packers 3, Lions 0. Lions only pick up 2 yards thanks to, Jahmyr Gibbs on that up the middle gut run, but then 2 incompletions, and then Jared Goff gets destroyed on 3rd and 8. Absolutely no pass protection whatsoever for Goff and the Lions. So Packers are going to take over at their own 17-yard line. Jack Fox punted it away for 40-yard punt. But yeah, Josh Jacobs gets a back for the Packers. That's a big get back for the Packers. Josh Jacobs, one of the most underrated running backs in the NFL. So that's huge for the Packers run game and Jordan Love. It's weird because the Lions offense, I think, is way more talented than the Packers offense is, but the Packers have just been able to stop the Lions offense moving forward. I think you got more experience from the Packers defense right now compared to the Lions defense. So if you look at it on paper, you got basically a great Packer defense versus a great Lion offense, and you got somewhat of a mediocre defense from the Detroit Lions against a mediocre offense in the Green Bay Packers. So it's all going to come down to the turnover battle. Who's going to win the turnover battle? And time of possession, this game's going to be crucial as well here. So getting back from commercial break here, Packers take over at their own 17-yard line, up 3. Jordan Love in the shotgun. He's got Wilson to his right. Love on the end around here to his receiver up the right sideline. He's going to get a pickup of about maybe 1 yard on the play. Brian Branch on the tackle there. So it's going to be 2nd down and 9 for the Packers. Lions with their throwback Thanksgiving uniforms, the all blue and gray helmet, no logo uniforms here. So looking forward to seeing what happens here. Jack Campbell, the leader of this defense here, trying to get his guys riled up. Jack Campbell's been playing outstanding for the Lions defense this year. Our leading tackler by far. He has been such a great piece of this Lions defense going into his 3rd season. So Jordan Love in the backfield here. It's 2nd and 9. He's got 2 receivers to his left. Lions showing pressure. Love steps in the pocket. Quick throw over the middle of the field. It's going to be incomplete. Trying to find his man over the middle. It's going to be broken up by Amik Robertson. So it's going to be 3rd and 9 here. Packers 3, Lions 0. 7:30 left to play here in the first quarter. Again, a huge 3rd down here in this game. Lions have struggled immensely on 3rd and long situations on offense this year. So Calvin Shepard's going to try and see if he can stop Packers front here. Ball's on the 18-yard line of the Packers. Jordan Love in the backfield. He's got 5 receivers on the field here. In the shotgun, 3rd and 9 situation for the Packers. Love looking to change the play at the line of scrimmage here. 12 seconds left on the play clock. 7:30 left to play here in the first quarter. Love steps up in the pocket, looking for his receiver. Fires over the middle of the field. It's going to be brought down. Good, hard-hitting tackle from Terrion Arnold. And the Packers are going to have to punt this one away here. So the Packers get a short little pickup there on 3rd down, and the Packers are going to have to punt this one back to the Detroit Lions. And they're going to see if the Lions can get some offense going here in their 2nd drive of the ball game here. Yeah, teams are setting the house at Goff. And again, teams have noticed Goff has really struggled against the blitz this year, especially with this questionable O-line performance that the Lions have had this year. Tom Kennedy is returning this punt here. Remember, no Khalif Raymond. He got injured against the Giants last week, so Tom Kennedy is going to return this punt here. Tom Kennedy fields at the 20-yard line. Kennedy looking to get a nice return here, a pick of about maybe 15, 16 yards down to the 36-yard line. So nice little quick return from Tom Kennedy. He's fired up. Going to the sidelines, Lions take over here, down 3-0. We got a commercial break coming up as well. So appreciate you guys all tuning into the stream. Hopefully you guys are all doing fantastic. Welcome, welcome, welcome. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, let me know in the chat. And we're going to have some fun on the stream tonight, man. What is up? What is up? Looking forward to it. So yeah, once again, massive, massive game in the NFC North. Packers currently have the tiebreaker over the Lions, plus a 1.5 game lead if you count the tie. The tie is a weird situation because The Packers are a game ahead of the Lions, but they have 3 losses plus the tie. So the tie kind of counts as like a half win and a half loss. So when you get to like the standings and the seedings later in the year, one less loss is going to equate to a better record because of that tie that they have. So Lions are still off to trying to catch them in the standings. But NFC North, Bears play the Eagles tomorrow. Eagles are favored in that game. That's going to show me a lot from the Chicago Bears. If you go into Philly on the road on Black Friday in prime time and you go in and you beat the Eagles, that's going to really show me a lot about this Chicago Bears football team. But if they get their doors blown off them against the Eagles tomorrow night, that's going to say a lot as well. Because when the Lions faced the Bears didn't really look that well the first couple games of the season. But Ben Johnson has really riled these guys around. A lot of close wins for the Bears this year. So really, the division is up for grabs. Like, the Bears could win it, the Lions could win it, the Packers could win it. The Vikings are kind of a dumpster fire right now. J.J. McCarthy is not a good quarterback right now. Justin Jefferson's having one of his worst seasons of his career. So it's unfortunate, but got to do what you got to do if you're a Vikings fan. So interesting to see what they do, moving forward, because if McCarthy keeps playing as bad as he's been playing, I don't see how he's the starting quarterback next year. So, you got too much talent on offense, with Hockenson and Addison and Jefferson. You got weapons all over you. So, very interesting here. But appreciate you guys all tuning into the stream. Hopefully you guys are all doing fantastic. Getting back from a commercial break here. Lions looking to bounce back here. They're going to take over at their own 36-yard line. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. Hopefully you guys are all doing fantastic. Welcome to the stream. Dan Campbell, Matt LaFleur going at it once again. And the Lions are looking to bounce back here on their opening drive here. 1st and 10, Goff under center. Amon-Ra goes in motion. Jahmyr Gibbs in the backfield. Tesla and J-Mo on the field as well. Goff hands it off to Gibbs. Gibbs up the right side here. Gibbs trying to break free. Breaks a tackle. He's going to get down to about the 44-yard line. So a nice pickup of about maybe 7 yards from Jahmyr Gibbs. Going to be a 2nd and short situation for the Detroit Lions here. Amon-Ra St. Brown is shaken up on the field. We don't need him to be injured, please. He is shaken up on the field. So hopefully Amon-Ra is okay. He was looking like he was trying to make a block for Gibbs and got his ankle rolled up underneath him. So hopefully Amon-Ra is okay. And he hopefully will be back in this football game. Goff and Sewell kind of hovering around Amon-Ra. Here comes Dan Campbell to the field here. This would be a massive, ginormous loss if the Lions lose St. Brown right here. 6:20 to play. Here we got a commercial break, injury timeout here. Amon-Ra was blocking for Jahmyr Gibbs up the field, and he got his ankle stepped on. So hopefully Amon-Ra is okay, and he can return in this football game. But that would be a massive, massive loss if he cannot return. So still going to wait for an update here to see the status on Amon-Ra. Hopefully he's okay. Appreciate you guys all tuning in. Hopefully you guys are all doing fantastic. Welcome to the party, folks. And we're going to have some fun on the stream tonight. Lions and Packers. Not really much of a score so far. Lions are on their 2nd drive of the game here. Packers opened up, drove the ball down pretty well down the field, all the way down to like the 25-yard line, and they go 3 and out after that. And then they have to settle for a field goal. Lions get absolutely steamrolled on their opening drive. They only get 2 yards here. First play, Jahmyr Gibbs goes for about 7-8 yards. But Amon-Ra St. Brown is currently down on the field. So hopefully Amon-Ra is okay and he can return in this football game, because that would be a ginormous loss for the Detroit Lions. So appreciate you guys all tuning in. Like and subscribe if you guys are new. Hopefully you guys are all having a good time. Logan Coble, the guy who sucks arcade, says go Packers. Is he with you right now, Landon? That's awesome. Yeah, Logan and I had a good time at IAPA. That was awesome. So shout out to Logan Coble. I like his mustache. I'm sorry. Oh, man. Dude, Landon, I freaking broke a door at my bowling alley. I was rolling my bowling ball bag out, and I have a ball that sits on top of my bowling bag. It's a 4-baller. And my bag, like, hit the ledge of the walkway between the door to go to the bar and the outside exit. And the ball went sideways and cracked the door. And there's a giant spider web crack in the door of my bowling alley. So I had a lot of freaking fun. But when you have a 15-pound bowling ball, you're not supposed to put it against glass. And sure enough, I had fun right there. He's on his way home right now. Oh, okay. Gotcha. Nice. Yeah, he spent a couple extra days in Florida. He went to go see the amusement parks. Amon-Ra St. Brown is going out of the game, and he is limping to the locker room. That is a massive, massive loss for the Detroit Lions here. Packers 3, Lions 0. Amon-Ra got tangled up on the block here, and hopefully Amon-Ra can return in this football game, but that is a massive loss for the Lions. 2nd and 3 here. Jared Goff under center. J-Mo to his right. Tesla to his left. Got to start getting Tesla involved now. Goff hands it off to Gibbs. Gibbs up the middle here. He's going to try and get a first down here. Lions offensive line pushes him forward here. They're still moving him forward. Ref still hasn't blown a whistle yet. All the way down to the 49-yard line. So the Lions offensive line literally pushed Jahmyr Gibbs like 4 extra yards across midfield. They just keep pushing and barreling him forward. And the Lions are across midfield looking to score in position here. But if you guys are just tuning in, Amon-Ra St. Brown limping to the locker room. He was looking to set a block for Jahmyr Gibbs, and he got rolled up by a couple of Lions on his ankle, so hopefully Amon-Ra can return here. Goff under center. He's got trip receivers right. David Montgomery in the backfield, his first time on the field here. Goff under center. Hands it off to Montgomery. Montgomery up the gut. He's going to get stonewalled at the line of scrimmage here. There's a flag also on the play here. Let's see what the flag is. Yeah, time for Tesla to step up. We've been waiting to see a monster game from Isaac Tesla. He's had, like, I think 3 catches all season long, but you got to start throwing him the football. You traded a couple third-rounders to move up and draft this kid in the 3rd round. So that is going all in on Isaac Tesla. And you got to start utilizing him more in this offense because you gave up a lot of draft capital to move up in the draft. Looks like it's going to be a false start here against the Lions. Going to be 1st and 15, I believe, here for the Detroit Lions coming up here. Oh, illegal formation, they called it. So who's going to step up? Amon-Ra St. Brown out of this game. Hopefully he can come back here. No status on his injury yet. But he got stepped on by his teammate on this drive. He was limping to the locker room, and hopefully he can return. That would be a massive, massive loss if St. Brown cannot return in this game. Goff under center, Montgomery in the backfield. Goff pitches it to Montgomery up the left sideline. Montgomery's going to lose a yard, about a yard loss. It's going to be 2nd down and 16 for the Detroit Lions. Going backwards. They had it across midfield from Jahmyr Gibbs. Now they're going backwards. Now they're going to see if they can start to get things rolling here for the Detroit Lions offense. Yeah, you got to throw the football. Goff, get it to Tesla. Throw the ball to Jameson Williams, right? Like, you paid this guy $30 million a season. Utilize him and throw him the football, right? Like, you'd think that they would utilize him more, but they're not throwing it to him as much. Goff over the middle of the field is going to be incomplete. Trying to find Jameson Williams. Going to be 3rd and 15 now for the Detroit Lions. A little smack talk going on between J-Mo and Nixon for the Packers. 4:11 left to play here. Lions have been horrific on 3rd and long this season. Yeah, he's having fun, Landon. I'll get those guys every now and then that'll tune into the stream. It's like, I don't want you. Go away. Watch the game here. Watch the game here. Subscribe and watch the game here. Oh, my goodness. 3rd and 15. Lions are backed up on the 46-yard line. He's got trip receivers right. Goff in the shotgun. Montgomery to his left. Goff looking over the middle of the field. He's going to get swarmed, sacked in the backfield by the Green Bay Packers. And it's going to be 4th and long, and the Packers are going to have to return the punt here from Jack Fox coming up here. So had a little momentum going. Gibbs gets the first down across midfield, and an illegal formation play sets up the Lions' backfield backwards, and the Lions are going to have to punt this football away. This offensive line right now does not look good at all for Jared Goff. He thrived last year under center because of Frank Ragnow, guys like Kevin Zeitler. Those are 2 big losses, and you're starting to see the effect here that it's having this season on Jared Goff and his pocket presence right now. So Dobbs on the return here. He's going to get a pick of about maybe a yard. It's going to be Packers that are going to take over at about the 24-yard line. Another commercial break coming up here for the Green Bay Packers. Appreciate you guys all tuning in. Hope you guys are all having a fantastic night. Thanks, Grandpa. Yeah, Frank coming back is so huge, dude. And like I said, this is a big game for momentum in the season as well, because you're trying to catch the division. You won back-to-back titles in the NFC North the past few seasons. The Bears are playing great. The Packers defense has been playing very solid this year. You got steamrolled by the Packers the opening week of the season. Now you're home, Thanksgiving, prime time. You're trying to make a statement. Dan Campbell's taking over the play calls. This is a must-win game for the Lions, in my opinion, because you got teams like the Cowboys, the Rams up next. Your schedule isn't necessarily so-called easy, if you may well speak of it that way, the next several weeks to close out the season. So, and listen, you got teams like Seattle, you got teams like San Francisco, you know, division leaders right now. You got the Rams, the Bucks, the Eagles, you know, like there's only 7 spots. So you got the 4 division leaders right now. You're going to have probably between either the Bears or the Packers, one of those teams is going to get filled up. Then you got the Niners and you got the Seahawks. That's it. Lions are outside looking in right now. So if you're the Lions, you got to start doing something here, because it's crunch time down the stretch here. And if you don't get some crucial wins here on your resume, the Lions might miss the playoffs this year. I hate to say it, but 10-7 might not be enough to get into the playoffs in the NFC because of how well the NFC's been playing this year. Especially a team like the Seahawks, who've been just playing dominant to start the season with Sam Darnold and JSN. So, yeah, big game here for the Lions, but their offense does not look good right now. You're starting to see the O-line just crumble right now. You know, Glasgow's a big loss today. Again, you know, it shows to show as well how huge Sam Laporta was to this offense, not only from him catching passes, but the run blocking, the pass blocking. People don't realize there's a lot more that a tight end does besides catch the football. And he is a ginormous loss on this offensive line to help run block for this team. So, trying to get back here for the Lions, but it's not looking good so far to start this football game. So coming back from a commercial break here, Packers 3, Lions 0. Packers are going to take over here. It's going to be a field possession, low-scoring football game in the first quarter to start this one. Packers on the 23-yard line. Jordan Love under center. Josh Jacobs in the backfield. Love fakes it to Jacobs. Love swarming to his right, running for his life, trying to find a receiver down the field. It's going to be incomplete. He tried to find his man Christian Watson up the right sideline. It's going to be incomplete. 2nd and 10 coming up for the Green Bay Packers. They're saying a report on Amon-Ra right now. He is questionable to return with an ankle injury. So he's probably going to be out the first half here. He's going to get bandaged up on the sidelines in the locker room. If St. Brown cannot return, that would be a ginormous loss for this Lions team in this game right now, and a crucial must-win situation for the Lions. Lions have a lot more to lose right now than the Packers in this football game, because the Packers have the tiebreaker and they're a game ahead of the Lions in the standings. Love in the shotgun, fakes it to Jacobs, now checks it down to Jacobs. Jacobs going to get close to a first down. It's going to be 3rd and short at about the 31-yard line here. Packers 3, Lions 0. Just about 3 minutes left to play here in the first quarter. And we're going to see if the Lions can hold them on 3rd and short here coming up here. Lions have a total of 10 yards on offense in this game, including losses, penalties, all that nonsense. They have -6 passing yards to start their first couple drives. So definitely got to get back here for the Lions here. Jordan Love in the backfield here. Josh Jacobs to his right. In the shotgun, Lions are looking for a stop here. He's got 2 receivers right. Josh Jacobs switches back to the left. Jordan Love, play clock running down, hands it off to Jacobs. Jacobs gets the first down and more. Jacobs breaks free. Here goes Jacobs, 50, 45, 40, all the way down to the 39-yard line of the Detroit Lions. A huge, massive run from Josh Jacobs, and the Packers are rolling right now in this football game. Josh Jacobs, Up the gut. Again, a big get back for the Packers offense here. He missed last week due to an injury. He's back, though, and he is a man on a mission running down these sidelines right now. Packers 3, Lions 0. Appreciate you guys all tuning in. Like and subscribe if you guys are new. 2 minutes left to play here in the first quarter. Happy Thanksgiving, everyone. 5 rushes, 50 yards for Josh Jacobs. Love in the shotgun. He's got Wilson behind Love. Love pitches it back to the right side here, trying to get it up the gut. He's going to get a pickup of about maybe 5 yards on the play. So Wilson gets a pickup of 5. It's going to be 2nd down and 5. Packers are approaching field goal range here for the Green Bay Packers. 2nd and 5 coming up here for the Green Bay Packers. Approaching 1 minute left to play here in the first quarter. Manuel Wilson, he's got 9 rushing yards so far in this game on 2 carries. Josh Jacobs putting the team on his back here, leading the way here in this football game. So Wilson in the backfield behind Love in the shotgun. 2nd and 5 here. He's got Dobbs to his left. Love hands it off to Wilson. Wilson up the gut. He's going to get a pickup of about maybe half a yard. It's going to be 3rd and 4 here for the Packers coming up here. So this is probably going to be the last play of the first quarter. Approaching 40 seconds left to play here. Lions defense looking for another stop here on this one. It's just weird. The Lions have so many offensive weapons, and they just haven't been able to utilize them because this O-line has been abysmal to start the season so far. Decker's getting old. Panay is still Panay, but Ratledge is still a rookie, and Graham Glasgow is not really his position for center. He's usually a guard, so he had to get used to it as well. Lions are going to jump off sides. They have a free play here. Love going down the right side. It's going to be incomplete. Somebody jumped off sides for the Detroit Lions here. It's going to be 1st and 10 for the Packers here. That'll move the change here for the Green Bay Packers. And you had an opportunity for 3rd and 4 right there, and the Lions jump off sides, and it's going to be 1st and 10 for the Detroit Lions. DJ Reader, you cannot do that, my friend. You can't do that, buddy. Try to get an early step on him on 3rd and 4. Try to do the hard count, and they get DJ Reader to jump. And Love knew it. He got a free play. And it's going to be 1st and 10 for the Green Bay Packers. 3-0. 20 seconds left to play here in the first quarter. Jordan Love goes under center. Christian Watson goes to his right in motion. Josh Jacobs in the backfield. Ball's on the Lions' 29-yard line. Love under center. Jacobs behind Love. Hands it off to Jacobs up the right side. Jacobs is going to lose about 2 yards on the play there. Big tackle by Alex Anzalone, and that's going to take us to the end of the first quarter. Packers 3, Lions 0 coming up here. And it's going to be 2nd and 12 coming up here for the Green Bay Packers. It's going to be an interesting battle here through and through in this football game. And we're going to see if this Lions offense can pick something up here. Appreciate you guys all tuning in. Hopefully you guys are all having a great, fantastic night. Welcome to the show. And we're going to see what we got going on here, man. Commercial break coming up here for the Lions. Lions down 3-0. Not looking good so far for the Detroit Lions. So we're going to see if we can make this happen. Lions are looking for a stop here. That's a big loss on 1st down. So the Lions have two downs to basically keep the Packers within field goal range and not let this go any further than that. AA's contract is up. Amik, AA. Who would be AA? Amon-Ra got paid. AA. Who is AA? Appreciate you guys all tuning into the stream. Hopefully you guys are all doing fantastic. Welcome to the party, folks. Lions down 3-0 here going into the second quarter. Oh, Alex Anzalone. Gotcha. Yeah, I mean, well, he was kind of holding out this offseason. He wanted to get a contract extension. It was weird because he signed a contract extension like 2 years ago. Brad Holmes paid him. But then, like, he was holding out a lot in training camp this offseason, and then Brad finally gave up and gave him, like, a better deal. I think for 1 more year extended on. So that was something that Alex Anzalone was really wanting to get done. So he eventually got it. But That's why we also drafted Jack Campbell, because Campbell's been the green dot guy on this defense right now, and he's been playing phenomenal to start the season so far for the Lions going into his third year. So Campbell eventually is going to take over Anzalone's throne. We have a two linebacker set usually that Calvin Shepard runs with Anzalone and Campbell. Sometimes you'll see Derek Barnes on the field as well. But definitely Jack Campbell's been the leader of this defense along with like Aiden Hutchinson. Kirby Joseph's still been injured the past couple games. He's missed a lot of this season so far. Just hasn't really been healthy. So we're still trying to get him back and healthy into this offense. But if I'm the Lions, the Packers are looking good right now. I have been so suspect to see the Lions as a favorite on Thanksgiving for all my life, because I have seen it time and time again. The Lions do not play well on Thanksgiving. I don't know what it is, but they're trying to get back and break that streak here, but it's been looking rough so far for the Lions offense. So Packers 3, Lions 0. Appreciate you guys all tuning into the stream. Like and subscribe. Happy Thanksgiving, everyone. 2nd and 12. Balls on the Lions 31-yard line. Jordan Love in the shotgun. He's got Josh Jacobs to his left. Appreciate you guys all tuning into the stream. Hopefully you guys are all doing fantastic. Love gets the snap, hands it off to Josh Jacobs, up the gut. Jacobs is going to get close to a first down, pick up about maybe 10 yards. It's going to be 3rd and short here for the Detroit Lions, trying to stop the Green Bay Packers here. So kicking off the second quarter here. Both teams still have all 3 of their timeouts. Jacobs goes to the left and lines up as a receiver in motion here. Going to be doing a no-huddle formation for Matt LaFleur here and this Packers offense. So Jordan Love in the shotgun here, empty high backfield. Lions show pressure. Love is looking for a receiver. Down the right sideline, it's going to be incomplete. Christian Watson was looking for a flag. Great pass protection, pass block, beg your pardon, from Brian Branch up the right sideline. It's going to be 4th and 2. Let's see if Matt LaFleur goes for this. So Brian Branch, good coverage on Christian Watson up the right sideline. And it looks like Packers are leaving their offense on the field here. So it's going to be 4th and 2, 14:25 left to play here in the first half. 4th and 2 coming up for the Packers. Let's see if they just try to draw them off sides or a hard count, or they might snap this football here. Ball's on the 22-yard line of the Lions. Love in the shotgun. Packers are 7 for 9 on 4th and shorts this year. Love looking towards the left end zone. It's going to be caught for a touchdown. Are you kidding me? What a caught pass. Touchdown from Jordan Love. He finds his receiver up the left sideline, Dontavian Wicks, on 4th and 2. What a catch and throw from Dontavian Wicks and Jordan Love there. Oh, he got 1 foot in bounds. It's going to be overturned. They re-showed the replay. This is going to be an incomplete pass. Dontavian Wicks, I don't know if he got that second foot down or not, because the process of the catch wasn't in bounds yet. I don't know if he's in or not. Dontavian Wicks catches it. They don't know if this is a touchdown yet, because it depends on where that right foot was when he caught this football. Oh, that is so close, because by the time his right foot came off the ground, he caught the pass. Oh, that is so close. I think it's going to stand for a touchdown, but what a throw from Jordan Love to Wicks. On 4th and 2, Love just chucks up a prayer, and he finds his man in the back of the end zone. Dontavian Wicks up the left sideline. They're going to take a look at this play here. I believe it's going to stand, though, as a touchdown. They're not going to review this play. It's going to be a touchdown. Green Bay Packers 9-0 in this football game. Tax on the extra point, and the Green Bay Packers up 10-0, dude, on the Detroit Lions. Lions were a 3-point favorite going into this game. Their offense and their O-line looks horrendous right now. Get it together, Dan Campbell. This is a must-win football game for your playoffs. I'm sorry. You got the Cowboys, the Rams. You got a difficult schedule ahead of you. Bears and Packers do play each other twice coming up, but it's not looking good for the Detroit Lions to start this football game. I've seen it all my life. This Lions team just chokes on Thanksgiving. They play great throughout the other season, the other games, and when Thanksgiving shows up, they just choke year after year after year after year. So we're going to see, man. But that was a questionable touchdown catch from Dontavian Wicks. It all depended on where his right foot was. It looked like it was barely still in bounds by the time he caught the football. I'm surprised they didn't at least take a look at it and review it. But Ref said it was a good touchdown. We got a commercial break coming up. Lions down 10-0. They need points desperately on this drive coming up here. Really hope that window was not closed in California a couple of years ago in the NFC Championship game. J-Mo and Tesla need to make plays. I 100% agree, Dark Side. You paid Jameson Williams a $30 million a year receiver. You paid him a $90 million extension. Use Jameson Williams in this offense. Amon-Ra St. Brown is out with an injury. We're going to see if he can return in this football game or not. And then Tesla, you traded a couple third or fourth round picks to move up in the draft to get this guy, and he's had like 2 or 3 catches all season long. What's up, Will? Yeah, that was a questionable touchdown catch. I don't know if Wicks got his right leg in bounds or not. He definitely had his left leg in bounds, but his right leg was slowly coming off the ground as he was looking to make that catch. I'm sorry, though, if you're the Lions secondary, how do you let that play happen? It's 4th and 2. It looked like Love was originally going to throw it out of bounds, but he goes in the corner of the end zone. I don't know where the safety help was, and Wicks just catches a wide open touchdown pass from the Packers in this one. So kind of an unusual start to this football game here, but we're going to see what happens moving forward. Appreciate you guys all tuning in. Hope you guys are all doing fantastic. But yeah, I'm surprised they did not take a longer look at this touchdown catch from Dontavian Wicks in the back of the end zone. But it is what it is, though. 10-0 Packers over the Detroit Lions to start this football game. They go 9 plays, 77 yards. Dontavian Wicks, 22-yard touchdown reception. Still no word on Amon-Ra St. Brown if he's going to return this football game or not. But for the most part, he's probably going to get taped up in the locker room here. But Lions have got to score on this opening drive here, man. Where's this Lions explosive offense we're all used to seeing? Because I haven't seen it yet in this football game. Packers 10, Lions 0. 14 minutes left to play here in the first half. Toyota-thon, Jordan Love. Packers looking to kick this one off here. Packers 10, Lions 0. So Lions take a knee in the end zone. They're going to get the ball out of around the 30-yard line, I believe. Wicks goes in motion to the left. Jordan Love sees Branch. He loses Branch, and I don't know how Branch just kind of gave up. Like, Branch was supposed to be going through and through with him, and then you have a safety that came over late to help Branch, and Branch just lost his man. Like, he just didn't really stay with him, and Wicks was just wide open, and I can't believe Wicks caught that pass, but here we go. Lions ball on the 35-yard line here. Gibbs in the backfield, Goff under center, J-Mo to his left, Tesla to his right. Goff, you got to put together a drive here, kid. Goff under center, looking for some action here. Hands off to Jahmyr Gibbs. Gibbs up the gut. He's going to get stuffed immediately. Pick him about maybe 2 yards on the play. 14 minutes left to play here in the second quarter. Lions offense does not look good at all to start this football game. You are really starting to see the Sam Laporta effect. I mean, Laporta was such a ginormous loss on this Lions team this year. Unfortunately, he had to have back surgery. And not looking good right now for the Lions. They got to get something going here. Goff in the backfield, empty high backfield. He's got trip receivers to his right. Goff looking for his man in the pocket, fires over the middle of the field. He's got Jameson Williams. J-Mo breaks a tackle up to about the 41-yard line. There's Jameson Williams. He's got the number 1 on his chest for a reason. You might as well throw him the freaking football, Jared Goff. 1st and 10, Lions. Big play here to get some momentum in this football game. So a quick throw here. They had 2 guys running the same route across the field. That's an interesting look there for the Lions. So Goff finds J-Mo. J-Mo looking to put together some offense here for the Lions here. Ball's on the Packers' 42-yard line. Goff under center, Gibbs in the backfield. 1st and 10. Goff on the end around of Jameson Williams. Jameson breaks a tackle. He is way behind the line of scrimmage, though. He's going to lose about a loss of 6 or 7 yards on the play here. They try to get the end around pass to Jameson Williams, and he loses a massive loss here. 6 or 7 yard loss. And it's going to be 2nd and long here for the Detroit Lions. You got to get points on this drive, Dan Campbell. Like, you were in field goal range for Bates, and now you just dropped them out of field goal range because you just lost 7 yards right there. So you got 2 downs to get close to Jake Bates' range for a possible 50 to 55-yard field goal attempt here. 2nd and 15, Goff under center. They're going to run this football to Jahmyr Gibbs. Tesla goes in motion. There's the handoff to Gibbs. Gibbs up the left sideline. Gibbs trying to break a tackle. Gibbs gets a first down and more all the way down to about the 28-yard line. Gibbs on 2nd and long gets the first down, about a pickup of 20 yards. He is so good, dude. This is crazy what we're seeing from Jahmyr Gibbs. Number 0 in the backfield, the odd man out. He is different, breaking tackles up the left sideline here. And it's going to be 1st and 10 for the Detroit Lions. Now they are officially in field goal range. Ball's on the Packers' 29-yard line. So Lions waste no time whatsoever. Goff under center, Gibbs in the backfield, J-Mo to his left. Sends a man in motion to his left. That is Tom Kennedy going in motion. Goff with the handoff to Gibbs. Gibbs up the gut. He's going to get a pickup of about maybe a yard on the play. And it's going to be 2nd and 9 for the Lions. It was either Kennedy or Tesla. I think it might have been Tesla. You might start to see Kennedy in a couple formations here. They use him on special teams in this game, so I wouldn't be surprised if he caught a pass in this one today. So 2nd and 9 here for the Detroit Lions. 11 minutes off to play here in the first half. Ball's on the 28-yard line, Goff under center. Sends a man in motion. Gibbs in the backfield. 2 receivers to his left. Goff hands off to Gibbs. Gibbs is trying to break free here. Spins around, goes to his right, trying to break free, and he's going to lose about 4 yards on the play. It's going to be 3rd and long now for the Detroit Lions on this opening possession. Now listen here, man. If you get close to the first down, I think you take the points. I don't see how the Lions can not afford to get points on this drive, especially because you get the ball back to start the second half. Don't try to go for like 4th and 4, 4th and 3. Just get positive yards here on this drive and send Bates out there. 3rd and 13. Lions have been horrific this year on 3rd and long. Goff in the shotgun. Packers showing blitz. Goff steps up in the pocket. Fires over the middle of the field. He's got his man. That is the Tom Kennedy special. What did I just say? Tom Kennedy, I expect to see him get a catch in this game, and there it is. Tom Kennedy, a huge catch on 3rd and long, and the Lions are inside the 10-yard line, 1st and goal for the Detroit Lions. What a throw and catch from Tom Kennedy and Jared Goff, connecting 1-2 there. A huge pickup here for the Detroit Lions. Kennedy takes a breather. 1st and goal for the Detroit Lions. Amon-Ra St. Brown is still out of this football game to an ankle injury. We're going to see if he can get back in the second half here. Montgomery checks back into the game for the Detroit Lions. 1st and goal. Goff pitches to Montgomery up the gut. There's a flag on the play here. Most likely a hold coming up here. Again, 1st and goal and just a stupid penalty, and now it becomes 1st and goal at like the 18-yard line. It's like the Lions get themselves in the most brilliant spots possible, and they just shoot themselves repeatedly over and over and over again in the foot with these illegal formations, stupid pass interference penalties. 3rd down, you're costing teams on defense. It's just Lions need to get their rear ends together and figure this football game out. So Skipper's going to get called here for the penalty. It's going to be 1st and goal here for the Lions. Ball is now at around the 14-yard line. Luckily, there wasn't a hold, so it's 5 yards instead of 10 yards. Still kind of a problem, though. Goff in the backfield. Montgomery behind him. He's got trip receivers to his right. He's got Kennedy, J-Mo, and Tesla on the field here. Montgomery gets handoff here. Montgomery up the gut, pushes him all the way down to the 5-6 yard line. And the Lions are now looking at 2nd and goal at about the 6 of the Packers. What's going on, Smoke? How you doing, buddy? Appreciate you stopping in, dude. Welcome, dude. Happy Thanksgiving. Packers and Lions. Packers up 10 over the Lions. Amon-Ra St. Brown still currently injured in this football game. Hopefully he can get back healthy in the second half. Still no status on him whatsoever, just yet. So 2nd and 6. Lions they got to cross this plane here. Goff under center, Montgomery in the backfield. Tesla goes in motion. Goff hands it off to Montgomery. Montgomery up the gut. Montgomery trying to get down to about the 3-yard line here. This is a huge 3rd down for the Lions because you know Dan Campbell, if it's inside the 2-yard line, 4th and goal, he's going to go for this. This is a huge 3rd down here for the Detroit Lions. 8:20 left to play here in the first half. What has Dan Campbell got for their goal line offense here? Appreciate you guys all tuning in, like, and subscribe if you guys are new. Hopefully you guys are all having a fantastic evening, folks. 3rd and goal coming up for the Detroit Lions. Jared Goff is going to his left. David Montgomery is in the Wildcat formation here on 3rd and goal. Goff is lined up in the slot. Montgomery is in the wildcat. Montgomery up the gut. Montgomery pushes himself into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit Lions. David Montgomery takes the wildcat snap formation, barrels his way through the goal line, and the Lions are on the board here 10-6 with an extra point to make it 10-7. What an interesting play call from Dan Campbell there. He just said, David Montgomery, you lead control, you're quarterback, and he goes straight up the gut, touchdown Lions, and the Lions are an extra point away from making this a 3-point football game. What is up, everybody? It's a huge, huge play from the Detroit Lions. So Jack Fox and Jake Bates on for the special teams unit to kick on the extra point here. Extra points, man, never a given, so you got to put it through the upright here. Jake Bates snap down kick is on the way, and Jake Bates drills it. 10-7 football game. I forgot to change the football. God bless it. Ball was still on the Packers. I forgot to change it back and forth here. We can play hot potato between the Packers and Lions here. Sorry about that, guys. So Packers are going to get the ball back here. Both teams still have all three of their timeouts here. We got a commercial break coming up, though. So that's a huge, huge drive from the Detroit Lions. You started it off with a quick slant to Jameson Williams. Tom Kennedy had a massive catch on 3rd and long right there. Didn't I just say literally 30 seconds before he made that catch, watch out for Tom Kennedy to make a catch in this football game? And sure enough, Tom Kennedy comes in with no Amon-Ra St. Brown. He gets a huge, huge 3rd down conversion that sets us up for David Montgomery to go into the end zone. What's up, Jimmy? How you doing, buddy? Jimmy is the man. Packers and Lions. So Packers are going to get the ball back here. Commercial break coming up here. Appreciate you guys all tuning into the stream. Hopefully you guys are all doing fantastic. Lions and Packers, huge, huge game in the NFC North. And this is an absolute must-get-right game here for the Detroit Lions coming up here. So appreciate you guys all tuning in. Thanks, Jimmy. These idiots come into my stream and they try to spam a link to watch the game. It's like, go away, you moron. I'm trying to do the game. We don't want to watch your stupid stream. 10-7. I've had like 5 people do that now. Bunch of morons. So Packers 10, Lions 7. Looking to get back right here on defense, and we're going to have some fun. Yeah, I like bots. Robots are having a good time. So Montgomery, good to see him get across the goal line. It's been the Jahmyr Gibbs show the last couple weeks for the Detroit Lions. We just extended David Montgomery last year, so start to use Montgomery more in this offense, please, Dan Campbell. Jahmyr Gibbs is the truth. He's, a difference maker, but David Montgomery is still healthy and on your football team. You might as well use David Montgomery, but an interesting play call. You don't know what's going to happen with Dan Campbell because when Goff goes to line up, not in the quarterback spot, you don't know if David Montgomery, because David Montgomery can throw. They've seen a couple trick plays where Montgomery's thrown a couple touchdown passes in his career. You don't know if they were going to throw it back to Goff. Who knows what they were going to do? But Montgomery just takes the wildcat and just jumps up the gut for a Lions touchdown. What I never really understood is, running backs line up 5 to 10 yards behind the line of scrimmage. So Goff has to scurry a couple yards behind him, and then he's running up the gut. So he's got to run 10 yards just to get to the line of scrimmage, and then he gets positive yardage. I guess there's momentum, but still, the wildcat formation, he's right there. He gets the handoff and he's good. So good play call from Dan Campbell there. Commercial break up, and we got the Packers getting the football back here with 7:54 left to play here in the first half. Packers 10, Lions 7. Appreciate you guys all tuning into the stream. Like and subscribe if you guys are new. And happy Thanksgiving, everyone. So Packers 10, Lions 7. Packers can get the ball back here. Lions do get the ball back to start the second half. No update on Amon-Ra St. Brown. So hopefully he can return here in this football game. Packers get down to about the 30-yard line, where they're going to take over on offense for their third drive of the game, third or fourth drive of the game. Packers 10, Lions 7. Jordan Love and company coming back onto the football field here in this game. 7:48 left to play here in the first half. Sonic and Knuckles doing their job in this game so far. Packers 10, Lions 7. First and 10 here. Jordan Love under center. Josh Jacobs in the backfield. Love fakes it to Josh Jacobs. Love steps up in the pocket, throws deep down the right sideline, trying to find Christian Watson. It's going to be broken up, though, by Amik Robertson on the right sideline. It's going to be 2nd and 10 now for the Packers. Appreciate you guys all tuning in the stream. Hopefully you guys are having a fantastic night. Aiden Hutchinson was on the pass rush there. It's funny how DB is such a hard position because you got to like run backwards trying to cover a guy going full speed at you. And it's just been absolutely insane, man. Absolutely freaking crazy. But yeah, guys, like and subscribe if you guys are new. Hopefully you guys are having a fantastic night. Appreciate you guys all tuning into the stream. Love in the shotgun. Josh Jacobs to his left. Love fires over the right sideline here. He's going to get a pass caught by Dontavian Wicks up the right sideline. Close to a first down. It's going to be 3rd and 3 coming up here for the Green Bay Packers. Love's got 59 passing yards and a touchdown. 3rd and 3 coming up here for the Packers. It's a big down in this game here. Both teams still have all 3 of their timeouts. Appreciate you guys all tuning in. Hopefully you guys are having a fantastic night. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So Calvin Shepard's going to try and stop this Packers offense here. 3rd and 3 coming up. They're 3 for 6 today on 3rd down. Jordan Love in the shotgun. Christian Watson goes in motion. Love steps up in the pocket, fires right side. It's going to be caught by Christian Watson for a first down. An immediate throw and catch from Love to Christian Watson. It's going to be a first down for the Green Bay Packers. Yeah, defense has got to step it up. Nice catch from Christian Watson. A low throw from Love there. So Christian Watson was able to stretch across his body and make that nice play. Jordan Love steps in the pocket, fires over the middle of the field here. He's got his running back for a check down to Wilson. Wilson gets a pickup about maybe 5-6 yards on the play. And it's going to be 2nd and short for the Packers. Oh, I don't know if he caught that pass. Too late to challenge it now, though. Packers might have gotten a break right there. Christian Watson, I think he only had 1 foot in bounds when he caught that pass. It didn't matter. The Packers ran to the line of scrimmage. They snapped a quick play immediately. So they got a break with that right there. 2nd and 5 for the Packers. Jordan Love in the shotgun. Josh Jacobs to his left. Sends a man in motion to his left. Love in the shotgun. Hands it off to Josh Jacobs. Love fumbles it. Picks it up. Tries to throw it over the field. It's going to be incomplete. Love mishandled the snap. Fumbled it. Picked it up. And then threw it over the middle of the field here. There's going to be a flag, though. See what the flag is on. What a weird play. It looked like a fake handoff. Love dropped the football. Tried to throw it over the middle of the field. It's going to be incomplete. But there's a flag on the play, though. Let's see what the flag is. What's up, TLF? Happy Thanksgiving, buddy. So they're going to pick up the flag here. It's going to be just an incomplete pass. It looked like Josh Jacobs is trying to run the football. Love mishandled it, picks up the football, and throws it over the middle of the field here. So Tyleik Williams on the pass breakup here. 3rd and 5 for the Green Bay Packers. 5:55 left to play here in the first half. Lions defense is showing up in this football game. Trying to show up. The crowd is trying to show up for them, I guess I was trying to say. They've been suspicious so far on defense in this game so far. Love in the shotgun here. 3rd and 5. He's got a man going in motion to his right. He's got Dobbs to his right. Love in the shotgun. 3rd and 5. Takes the snap. Hutch blitzing. Line showing pass rush. It's going to be caught over the middle of the field here. First down, Green Bay Packers. What a throw and catch from Love to Dontavian Wicks. Love has been finding Dontavian Wicks all afternoon in this football game. And another first down conversion for the Green Bay Packers. Love steps up in the pocket. Amik Robertson falls down. And Dontavian Wicks makes another big catch in this football game for the Green Bay Packers. So, Packers again approaching Lions territory here. The ball is on the 36-yard line of the Detroit Lions. Love in the shotgun, Josh Jacobs to his right. He's got 2 receivers to his right. Jacobs gets the carry on the left side. Jacobs going to get brought down here for a pick of about maybe 2 yards on the play. It's going to be 2nd and 8 coming up here for the Green Bay Packers. 5 minutes left to play here in the first half. Appreciate you guys all tuning into the stream. Like and subscribe if you guys are new. Hit the follow button. Welcome to the party, folks. 2nd and 8 coming up. Just under 5 minutes left to play here in the game. Jacobs has got 60 rushing yards in this one. 4:40 left to play here in the first half. Love under center. Jacobs in the backfield. Christian Watson goes to Love's left in motion. Love fakes it to Jacobs. Love looking for his receiver down the right sideline. He's got his man down to the right sideline. A huge pickup to his backup tight end, Luke Musgrave, on the connection, and the Packers are approaching inside the 10-yard line for the Detroit Lions. For the Green Bay Packers, excuse me. Can't get my my variables straight in my head today. Thinking about turkey. So a huge pickup from Luke Musgrave down to the 12-yard line. And the Lions are going to try and keep him out of the end zone here. Yeah, we got to try to hold him to a field goal again. 3:35 left to play here in the first half. Love under center. He's got Josh Jacobs behind Love. Fakes it to Jacobs. Christian Watson on the end around. He's going to get a pick of about maybe 4 yards on the play on the end around run. It's going to be 2nd down and 6 for the Packers inside the Lions 10-yard line. 3:30 left to play here in this football game. In this first half. So Hutch comes back onto the field here. 2nd and 7 coming up for the Detroit Lions. 10-7 football game. Goff is looking on from the sidelines. Defense trying to keep the Packers out of the end zone here. Love under center. Wicks goes in motion to his right. Dobbs to his left. Jacobs in the backfield. 2nd and 7. Love fakes it to Jacobs. Love looking over the middle of the field. Loops it over to Musgrave. It's going to be incomplete. Hutch was on the pass rush there. It's going to be 3rd and 7 for the Green Bay Packers. So, huge play in this football game. 3 minutes left to play. Nice pass rush from Hutch to kind of get that ball to be thrown away there. And the Packers are going to take over here. 3rd and 7. Big play in this football game. 10-7. 3rd and 7 here for the Packers. It's going to be a flag that flies late here. Let's see what the flag is on. "12 players on defense." What are we doing, bro? What are we doing? 12 people on defense. What are we doing? Like, that's just... What are we doing? That's like 3rd grade stuff. How do you not have the right personnel on the field there? Just shooting yourselves in the foot over and over and over again, dude. Now it's 3rd and 3 here for the Detroit Lions trying to stop the Green Bay Packers. 3rd and 3, Love in the shotgun. Watson goes in motion. Ball's on the 4-yard line of the Lions. Jacobs to his right. Lions show blitz. Love stops him in the pocket here. Hutch is going to bring him down for a pickup of about 1 yard. Now you got an interesting situation here. It's 4th and 2 now for the Green Bay Packers. It was 3rd and 7, 3rd and 8. Now it's going to be 4th and 2. Do you go for this if you're the Packers? Do you make this a 6-point football game? What does Matt LaFleur do here? LaFleur is leaving his offense on the field here. It's going to be 4th and 1 for the Green Bay Packers. Love in the shotgun. Jacobs to his right. He's got trip receivers left. He's got Watson going over the middle to his right in motion. Love looking to change the play at the line of scrimmage here. 5 seconds left on the play clock. It's going to be a false start called against the Green Bay Packers. That is massive. Wow. So all of a sudden it was 4th and 1. Now it's a false start. Now it's 4th and 6. So now I'm assuming the Green Bay Packers kick the field goal here. LaFleur, though, claims he may have called a timeout before that offensive lineman got a false start. Let's see what they call this play here. Prior to the false start, the Green Bay Packers get a timeout. Green Bay Packers got a huge, huge timeout right there. So no flag on the play. They take it back. It's going to be 4th and 1 here still. Wow, that's a big play in this football game. So Matt LaFleur wants to talk it over once again with his offense, but that is a ginormous break for the Green Bay Packers. Wow. What a huge break there, right there. So 2:16 left to play here in this first half. Packers 10, Lions 7. Dan Campbell's not happy with it on the sidelines. He thinks it was a false start, but apparently they got the timeout off beforehand. Lions fans are not happy in the stands. Wow, what a huge call in this football game. So Packers, they're still oh my goodness gracious. They're still thinking about this play call here. 10-7 Packers, 4th and 1 here coming up for the Green Bay Packers. 2 minutes left to play here in this first half. Packers still leave their offense out on the field here. Let's see if they try to get them to jump off sides or they do actually go for this. Love in the shotgun here. He's got 2 receivers to his left, 2 receivers to his right. Dobbs goes in motion over the middle of the field. Love in the shotgun. 4th and 1 here. Gets the snap. Love looking for his man in the back of the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay Packers, Romeo Dobbs. Love finds Romeo Dobbs over the left sideline, gets both feet in bounds, and the Packers are an extra point away from taking this back to a 10-point football game. So Dobbs goes in motion, and DJ Reed tried to bring on the tackle there, and it was going to be no good, and the Green Bay Packers get a touchdown there. Wow. What a huge break that the Packers got for not calling that false start in time. Wow. Packers tack on the extra point, 17-7 football game, and we got a commercial break coming up. So the Lions are looking to respond here, down 10 with 2 minutes left to play here in the first half. Matt LaFleur is fired up on the sidelines. That's a huge play call from the Green Bay Packers. What a break that they just got. Wow, I don't know about that, man. It's hard to judge when a timeout was called before the flag actually came on the football field. But refs believe that they called a timeout before the false start. Packers capitalized, 17-7 football game. Lions are going to get the ball back here. Coming back from commercial break up after this one. Appreciate you guys all tuning into the stream. Hopefully you guys are having a fantastic night. Welcome to the party. Hopefully you guys are all doing well. Happy Thanksgiving, everyone. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Packers 17, Lions 7. So, Lions are going to get the ball back here. You got 2 minutes to work with all 3 of your timeouts. You get the ball back to start the second half here. So, we're going to see if we can start to see the similar drive that we saw in the last drive there with J-Mo and Montgomery leading the show. Again, no update on Amon-Ra St. Brown. So, we're going to see if he can come back into this football game in the second half here. He exited the game with an ankle sprain. He got stepped on by his friendly fire teammate when he was blocking for Jahmyr Gibbs on the second drive of this game. So, that'd be a massive loss if Amon-Ra cannot return this football game. But if you guys are new to the stream, like I said, hit the follow button, like and subscribe if you guys are new. Appreciate you guys all tuning in, man. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Packers 17, Lions 7. I think we're going to do the Black Friday game tomorrow. Eagles and Bears, and then we got the Pistons and Magic tomorrow night as well. So appreciate you guys all tuning in. Hope you guys are having a fantastic day. Lions get the ball back here, down 10. Trying to get some sort of momentum going into halftime. You got to score points here on this drive. What's up, Shane? Happy Thanksgiving, buddy. Appreciate you stopping in, Shane. Now, if you're the Lions, you can't really afford a turnover, first and foremost. And most importantly, you can't allow time left on the clock if you go 3 and out here to give the Packers an opportunity to add some more points before the halftime. So, got to get something going on here for this drive here from the Detroit Lions. But again, the Lions have been very suspect over the years on Thanksgiving Day. So, coming back from commercial break here. Lions down 17-7. They're going to get the football back here with about 2 minutes left to play here in the first half. So Packers looking to kick this one off here. Lions, they're going to take a knee here, and they're going to get the ball at the 35-yard line. That's where they're going to take over here on this opening drive. So 4th and 1. Packers go for it, and they get it to go. Huge play call from Matt LaFleur and this Packers offense. But Lions are going to try and respond here, down 10. Appreciate you guys all tuning into the stream. Hopefully you guys are having a great Thanksgiving. Happy holidays, everyone. Hopefully you guys are all being thankful. Spend time with your friends and family members this year, and be grateful for your health. Goff in the shotgun here. Gibbs to his right. 1st and 10 here. Goff gets the handoff to Jahmyr Gibbs. Gibbs looking to bounce out the left side here. Gibbs still on his feet. Gibbs is going to try and break a tackle here. That was a really long half-a-yard run. So that's going to take us down to the 2-minute warning here. We got a commercial break coming up. 17-7. Lions down 10. Trying to get back into this football game here. 2-minute warning coming up here. Lions are looking to put some points on the scoreboard here before the half closes. And let alone try not to get the Packers any time left so they can start to go down the field here and get some more points before the half concludes as well. Lions do get the football back to start the second half, but no update yet on Amon-Ra St. Brown, if he's going to return in this football game or not. Amon-Ra got injured on a run-blocking play for Jahmyr Gibbs, and we're going to see if we can turn this around here. Appreciate you guys all tuning in. Hopefully you guys are all having a fantastic night. Welcome to the party, folks. Happy Thanksgiving, everyone. Yeah, no update yet on Amon-Ra St. Brown. What hurts even more is it was like not even on a play he was involved in. So, hopefully the x-ray is negative in the locker room, and we're going to find out more information at the halftime break here if Jared Goff and this Lions offense can get Amon-Ra St. Brown back. That'd be a huge loss if he cannot return this football game. So, 17-7. Lions are about 2nd and 10 right now. Appreciate you guys all tuning in. Hopefully you guys are having a fantastic night. Welcome to the party, folks. So come back from commercial break here. 2-minute warning. Lions down 10. Trying to get back into this football game here. David Montgomery, the only touchdown scorer for the Detroit Lions. Dobbs and Wicks had the touchdowns for the Green Bay Packers in this one. So definitely a get back game for the Detroit Lions. This game could go down to the final possession here. Yeah, it just says he's questionable to return, so still no update if he's officially out or not in this football game. So hopefully he can return because the Lions are going to need him desperately. All right. Welcome to the party, folks. Hopefully you guys are having a fantastic night. Thanks again for hanging out with me tonight, guys. Spending your Thanksgiving with yours truly. Looking forward to the rest of this football game here. Going to be very interesting as we progress here into the final 2 minutes of this first half here. Lions get back from the commercial break here. Appreciate you guys all tuning in. Hopefully you guys are having a fantastic night, folks. Packers 17, Lions 7. Lions still have all 3 of their timeouts left here. 2 minutes left to play here in the first half. If you guys are new to the stream, like the live stream, guys. Subscribe. It's free. It helps out the stream if you haven't done so yet. Goff in the shotgun. Gibbs to his left. It's going to be a flag that's going to fly. I believe it's going to be either a false start or encroachment. We're going to see what they call this here. Refs are still talking about it. It is eventually going to be offsides. Okay, so that's a big penalty from the Packers there. So now it becomes 2nd and 5 instead of 2nd and 15. So that's a big penalty from the Packers there. Yeah, so LaFleur, they're replaying that timeout before the false start in the last drive there. It looked like he did get it off in time. So Goff in the shotgun here. Gibbs to his left. He's got 3 receivers to his right. Goff steps up in the pocket. All day to throw. Goff rolling to his right, trying to find a man over the middle of the field. He's got his man caught close to a first down. That is Tom Kennedy. It's going to be 3rd and short now for the Lions. So 3rd and 1, 1:40 left to play here in the first half. Goff with a no-huddle offense here, trying to get this offense back into control here. Welcome to the party, folks. Welcome, welcome, welcome. 3rd and 1 here. Big play in this game. Montgomery in the backfield. Goff under center. 3rd and 1. Sends a man in motion. Goff gets the handoff to Montgomery. Montgomery barrels forward for a first down. It's going to be close to about 1:10 left to play here in the first half, and I believe the Lions are going to take the first time out of the half. So Lions take their first time out here. Packers up 17-7. Lions looking to add some more points here before the halftime break. Appreciate you guys all tuning in. Hope you guys are all having a fantastic night. Welcome to the party, folks. Packers 17, Lions 7. Lions are looking for 6 here on this drive here, but they desperately need at least a field goal from Jake Bates. It's going to be a good football game. Down to the wire. I mean, this is an NFC North showdown special. Division games are hard to win in the NFL. Packers and Bears are fighting right now back and forth for the crown right now, and the Lions are trying to catch up on the Packers right now. So, interesting spot here because the Packers have the tiebreaker over the Lions. The Packers play the Bears in a couple weeks twice, and the Lions have the tiebreaker over the Bears. So, this is a huge game for the Lions. Goff in the shotgun, Gibbs to his left. Goff, blitz from the Packers. Goff gets rid of it fast. He's got Mr. Jameson Williams up the right sideline. Jameson Williams down to about the 28-yard line. Huge pitch and catch from Jameson Williams. You paid him $30 million a season. Throw Jameson Williams the football. Especially without Amon-Ra St. Brown out there, you're going to have to start utilizing J-Mo, Tesla, Kennedy. 50 seconds left to play here. And it looks like the Packers are going to take a timeout here. So they take a timeout. They got one remaining here. 52 seconds left to play here in the first half. Big play from Jameson Williams from Goff. So we're going to see if the Lions can put the ball across the end zone here. Packers 17, Lions 7. 52 seconds left to play here in the first half. Off the timeout from the Packers. Shout out to Jack White. He's going to be doing the halftime show. I cannot sing as well as Jack White does or play the guitar, but he is having fun on the sidelines right now. Seven Nations Army, White Stripes, anyone? Jack White. 17-7. Detroit Lions down 10. Ball's on the Packers' 29-yard line here. Lions in the backfield. Jahmyr Gibbs to his left. Goff steps in the pocket, fires, checks down to Jahmyr Gibbs. Pick up about maybe 5 yards on the play. It's going to be 2nd and 5 for the Lions. Clock is ticking. Under 40 seconds left to play here in this game. Goff in the 2-minute offense here. Goff in the pocket, steps up, fires to the right sideline, trying to get Tom Kennedy. He does. It's going to be caught for a pick of about maybe 2 yards. Now you have to take a timeout because Kennedy was caught that pass in bounds. So Lions use their second timeout. They got one timeout left. Packers 17, Lions 7. Appreciate you guys all tuning in. Hopefully you guys are having a fantastic night. Welcome to the party, folks. Michigan State, North Carolina play after this game. It's a big game for Sparty, trying to take down North Carolina. Michigan State Spartan, shout out Tom Izzo, Spartan Nation. Looking pretty good to start the year so far. They got a crazy recruiting class next year coming up. One of Izzo's best classes ever. Packers 17, Lions 7. 30 seconds left to play here in the first half. Each team has a timeout left remaining here. Lions are looking for 6, but they're definitely in field goal range. You just got to be careful with time management here to make sure you don't waste any time here in crucial situations. So clock management's important here. 3rd and 3 here. 30 seconds left to play here in the first half. Goff in the shotgun. Gibbs to his left. Gibbs now goes in motion. Gibbs comes back to Goff. He's got trip receivers left here. Goff changes the play at the line of scrimmage. Goff in the shotgun. Quick throw to Jameson Williams. J-Mo trying to break a tackle. J-Mo off the left sideline. 10-5. Touchdown Detroit Lions. J-Mo high steps into the end zone. Huge touchdown for the Detroit Lions. A massive, massive play. Audible call. They had trip receivers left. Jameson Williams on the bubble screen. And Jameson Williams takes it to the house. Touchdown Lions. Jameson Williams, feed him the football. You paid him $30 million a season. Use him more and more. What a play from Jameson Williams to able to break the tackle, high steps into the end zone, touchdown Detroit Lions. And the Lions are an extra point away here from being down 3. Huge drive from Jared Goff and this offense. Back-to-back drives, 2 touchdowns. Defense has got to step it up, though, for sure. What's up, Ryan? How you doing, buddy? Happy Thanksgiving, dude. Jake Bates adds on the extra point. 17-14 football game with 25 seconds left to play here in the first half. Jameson Williams was fired up. He was frustrated last week. He didn't get a catch. He says, here, Amon-Ra's out. We're going to throw you the football more, but you should still throw him the football more even when Amon-Ra's on the field there. You paid him $90 million. Utilize number 1 on the field. Oh, my goodness, man. Holy cow. All right, so Lions are going to punt this one back here to the Bears. The Packers, they got 25 seconds left with the timeout. Let's see if the Packers decide to use something here, or they just take a knee and just go to the locker room. But the Lions, that's big momentum heading into halftime because the Lions get the ball back to start the second half. That's a big play from Jameson Williams, 22-yard touchdown catch. Huge play from J-Mo. He's going to have to step up. I still want to see production from Tesla in this game as well. So pretty freaking fantastic. My dad is saying he's made a plate for me upstairs at halftime. Perfect. I will definitely capitalize off that. So Packers 17, Lions 14. Appreciate you guys all tuning into the stream. Jared Goff putting together a nice solid drive here. The first couple drives of the game, he was getting a little shaky here. Offensive line was a little suspicious. And yeah, that's a big, big touchdown from the Lions there, especially going into halftime, So very interesting. Packers 17, Lions 14 here. So they're going to get the ball to start this drive at the 25-yard line for the Packers. I'm curious to see if Matt LaFleur tries to get in field goal range. I mean, you need about 40 yards to get in field goal range. So let's see if they can make this happen. But nice blocking up front on the bubble screen to Jameson Williams. He's high steps into the end zone. Goff is fired up. And that's a big, big play from the Detroit Lions offense right there. Good deal. Packers 17, Lions 14. Appreciate you guys all tuning in. Love in the shotgun. Wilson to his left. Lions are kind of in prevent mode defense right now. Love steps up in the pocket, looking for his receiver, fires to the right sideline, incomplete pass. Going to be 2nd and 10 for the Green Bay Packers. Appreciate you guys all tuning in. Hopefully you guys are having a fantastic night. Welcome to the party, folks. If this is your first time here, hit the follow button, like, and subscribe. Hopefully you guys are all having a fantastic night. Happy Thanksgiving, everyone. Appreciate you guys all tuning in. Thankful for all of you guys watching the streams. We're going to be doing the Black Friday game tomorrow. Eagles and Bears, and we got Pistons and Magic tomorrow night as well. Now Jordan Love takes a knee here, going into the halftime break. I'm going to reset the timeouts here. Packers 17, Lions 14 at the halftime, and we're going to be looking solid going into halftime with some momentum here. Looking forward to it, dude. I will be right back, guys. I'm going to get a plate upstairs. We're kind of having like lunch right now. For my Thanksgiving dinner for family. So I'll be right back, and I'll show you guys my plate when I get back downstairs here. I'll be right back. All right. Back in business. Welcome to the party. Yeah, a lot of bots out today. I don't know what's going on with that, but it's like it was funny, Pay. It's like, don't these idiots not know that this game is nationally televised? You morons. Yeah, so I got upstairs, got a plate. Family's all over here, so they understand. They knew that I was going. I was playing this this game, so good stuff. But yeah, this is the plate that we got going on here right now. Give you guys a close up. We have the ham. Wait, my camera is going out of focus. Hang on a second. We got the ham, sweet potatoes, stuffing, fruit, and a biscuit. So, pretty snazzy right now, if I do say so myself. Not too shabby. Hopefully you guys are having a fantastic night. Welcome to the party. Never really know how much this halftime show is going to go for. Usually Thanksgiving's a little bit longer, because they got to get all the stuff out. But, good deal. I'll be right back again, guys. Okay. Back in business. What's up, everybody? All right, man. What's up, Nick? The halftime show is better than the Super Bowl for the last 10 years or so. Yeah, Jack White is great. He's huge. Yeah, I love his stuff. Cool to see a Detroiter actually putting on a halftime show too, which is sweet. Sometimes they bring like these out of town talent, but that was cool to see for sure. Appreciate you stopping in, Nick. So we got the second halftime show, or second quarter. God bless it. I cannot talk today. The third quarter starting very shortly here. I got my Thanksgiving plate. Got ham, stuffing, fruit, bacon, sweet potatoes. Having a good freaking time. ICP halftime show. So second half coming up here very shortly. Appreciate you guys all tuning into the stream. Hopefully you guys all having a fantastic night. Happy Thanksgiving, everyone. Again, second half get right here for the Detroit Lions in this one. Do get the ball back to start the second half. Presented by Fago. Cheers, everyone. I'm just kind of, we usually have lunch, like right in the middle of the Lions game, like at halftime. So my family's over here, so I stopped by and say hi for a couple minutes and got my food going on. So good to go. So, start of the third quarter coming up soon. Appreciate you guys all tuning into the stream. Hope you guys are having a fantastic night. Happy Thanksgiving, everyone. Lions and Packers. Packers are up 17-14 here over the Detroit Lions. Lions do get the football back to start the second half. So we're going to see if this Lions defense can really stop the Packers offense. The Packers offense is kind of cakewalked all over the Lions in this second half, in this first half. So Calvin Shepard, second half adjustments. I mean, the offense, we're going to see what happens with Amon-Ra St. Brown, if he's going to return or not. Still really no report if he's going to come back or not in this game. But hopefully he can. Let's check Twitter here. Let's see if he's coming back. Yeah, no update whatsoever if Amon-Ra is going to return in this football game. Appreciate you guys all tuning in. Hope you guys are having a fantastic night. Yeah, no sign of if he's going to return or not in this game or not. No report yet whatsoever. But again, huge game for the Lions in this division, trying to get back on the right track here in the second half. Packers, again, hold the tiebreaker over the Detroit Lions. These Red Lobster biscuits. I could have a million of those things. So come back from halftime here. Packers 17, Lions 14. Lions get the ball to start the second half here. Kickoff is moments away. Appreciate you guys all tuning in. This is a big drive for the Detroit Lions here. we're going to see if the Lions can put together another successful drive. Last 2 drives, they got 2 touchdowns thanks to Montgomery Wildcat and a Jameson Williams 22-yard touchdown. Second half is underway here. Tom Kennedy on the special teams is going to get down to about the 34-yard line where the Lions are going to take over in this football game. Appreciate you guys all tuning in, like, and subscribe. If you guys are new, welcome to the party, folks. Still no update on Amon-Ra St. Brown if he's going to return back in this football game. So, Jared Goff under center, Jahmyr Gibbs in the backfield. 1st and 10 for the Detroit Lions. Goff hands it off to Jahmyr Gibbs. Gibbs up the right side. He's going to get a pick of about maybe 2 yards on the play. Appreciate you guys all tuning in. What's going on, everybody? Oh, switch your football. Good idea. Thanks, LOL. I got to get better at that. Sometimes I'm usually pretty good at it. Sometimes I'm having a good time. All right. 2nd and 7 here. Ball is on the 37-yard line. Goff in the shotgun. Gibbs to his left. Going to have to use different formations here without Amon-Ra St. Brown. Gibbs gets the pitch up the left sideline. Gibbs gets thrown down for a positive yardage or a pick of about maybe 2-3 yards on the play. It's going to be 3rd and short. Still no update on Amon-Ra if he's going to return to this game or not. 3rd and 5. Goff in the shotgun. Gibbs to his left. Steps up in the pocket. Goff looking for his receiver in the middle of the field. He's got his man for a 1st down. That is Mr. All Reliable Tom Kennedy, who is having himself a game so far. Pick of about 7 yards here. Goff finding his man, Tom Kennedy. Another 1st down for the Detroit Lions here. Tom Kennedy, man, has been making some plays in this game for this Lions offense. What's up, Chris? What's going on, buddy? How you doing, Chris? So Goff under center here. Gibbs in the backfield. 1st and 10 for the Detroit Lions. Goff trying to set things up here on offense. Goff hands it off to Gibbs. Gibbs up the left sideline. Close to midfield. He's going to get taken down to about the 49-yard line where the Lions are going to set up probably about 2nd and 7, 2nd and 6 here. Close to midfield. Goff under center here. 2nd and 6. Ball's on the Lions' 49-yard line. Jahmyr Gibbs in the backfield. Gibbs gets the handoff up the middle. Gibbs trying to get free. Going to be close to a 1st down. It's going to be about 3rd and 2 here for the Detroit Lions. Big play in this football game. As long as the Lions don't lose yardage on this play here, it's probably 4-down territory for Dan Campbell. Goff under center, Gibbs in the backfield. 3rd and 2 situation here. Goff hands it off to Gibbs again. Gibbs gets stuffed at the line of scrimmage. No pickup on the play. So you run the ball 3 straight times to Jahmyr Gibbs. Interesting play call formation from Dan Campbell right there. So 4th and 2, I'm assuming Dan's going to go for this. Anytime it's 4th and 3 or less on the other side of the football field, I'm guessing Dan's going for this. Yeah. He's going to leave his offense on the field here. This is a big play in this game. 4th and 3, Goff in the shotgun, Gibbs to his left. Huge, huge play in this football game here. Goff in the shotgun, trying to switch the play up the line of scrimmage here. Gibbs to his left, hands it off to Gibbs, and Gibbs gets stonewalled at the line of scrimmage. You ran it with 4 straight times to Jahmyr Gibbs? What is that play call? Dan, you ran it 4 straight times to Jahmyr Gibbs? Okay, so Lions just turn it over there. That's a huge momentum killer. Packers take over here in great field position. Why are we running it 4 straight times to Jahmyr Gibbs? Four straight runs to Gibbs. I don't understand that play call selection whatsoever. Okay. So the Packers are going to take over here on downs. Horrible start to the second half of the Lions here. No idea what they were thinking. I mean, it's 4th and 3. You're in a shotgun formation. The Packers are stacking the box. I don't know why you're running it 4 straight times to Gibbs. Like, I understand once or twice, but 4 times? Like, you don't have, like, short yardage situation pass plays. I don't get that play call at all from Campbell. Weird. So, Packers are going to take over here on downs, close to midfield. So, a big stop from this Packers defense here, and they're going to try and see if they can capitalize off of it and score. Got a commercial break here, guys. Appreciate you guys all tuning into the stream. Hopefully you guys are having a fantastic night. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So Goff gets close to midfield, and they run it 4 straight times to Jahmyr Gibbs. They turn it over on downs. Not sure what we're doing there. Appreciate you guys all tuning into the stream. Hopefully you guys are having a fantastic night. What's going on, everybody? Welcome, 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 everyone. I don't understand why they did that. Makes no sense whatsoever, but whatever. So Packers take over here, close to midfield. They got a new fresh set of downs, turnover on downs. We're going to see if the Packers can capitalize off of this here. Appreciate you guys all tuning in. Hopefully you guys are having a fantastic night. Welcome to the party, folks. So Packers, ball is on their own 49-yard line here. Jordan Love under center. Jacobs in the backfield. Jacobs gets the carry. He's going to get stuffed at the line of scrimmage here. No gain on the play. It's going to be 2nd and 10 for the Green Bay Packers offense. Appreciate you guys all tuning in the stream. Hopefully you guys are having a fantastic night. What's going on, everybody? Welcome, 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 folks. If this is your first time here, hit the follow button, like, and subscribe. Appreciate you guys all tuning in. Packers under center here. Josh Jacobs in the backfield. 2nd and 10 situation. Love steps up in the pocket, fakes it to Jacobs. Love all day to throw, going deep. Down the right sideline, trying to find Christian Watson. It is caught. Touchdown, Green Bay Packers. 51-yard touchdown reception from Jordan Love to Christian Watson. And the Packers strike first immediately in the second half. What a throw from Jordan Love. Terrible coverage from Amik Robertson. And the Packers take a 10-point lead early in the second half here. Christian Watson just went down the right sideline. Love threw it up to him, and Watson comes down with it for a huge touchdown catch. And the Packers, man, are about to take a 10-point lead over the Detroit Lions here. Wow, what a throw from Jordan Love to Watson. Crazy. 24-14 football game. Not looking good for the Detroit Lions, man. I'm telling every single Thanksgiving, dude, Lions are so suspect on Thanksgiving Day. Every single year. 24-14 football game. Lions have got to bounce back. This defense is not looking good right now. Got a commercial break coming up here for this game, but it's not looking good right now for the Lions. It's like Jordan Love that's done that twice now, where he's just chucked it up to the end zone and like, there's just nobody home. It's just one-on-one coverage situations. And if the receiver beats the DB, it's a wrap. Absolutely insane. So, Lions have got to respond quickly here because it's not looking too good. I'm not sure what the play calling situation was from Dan Campbell on that last drive there when you ran it 4 straight times to Jahmyr Gibbs, but gonna have to try and bounce back here. Absolutely horrendous. Lions have got to win this football game for their playoff hopes and for the division. If they lose this game, I don't see how they win the division. So we're going to see here. Packers 24, Lions 14. Appreciate you guys all tuning into the stream. Hopefully you guys are having a fantastic night. Welcome to the party, folks. Welcome, welcome, welcome. And Christian Watson, huge touchdown pass from Jordan Love to get them in this football game. They go up 10 points now. Lions are looking to respond here. Try to put together a better drive in the last play call that they had there. I mean, I understand you're trying to get Jahmyr Gibbs involved, but 4 straight runs? I don't think Ben Johnson would have ever done that. Very unusual play calling from Dan Campbell right there. All right, so Packers 24, Lions 14. Appreciate you guys all tuning to the stream. Happy Thanksgiving, everyone. Welcome to the party. Like and subscribe if this is your first time here. Hopefully you guys are all having fantastic. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So coming back from commercial break here. Lions are trying to respond here. And they're going to try and see if they can get back into this football game. But it's not looking good right now. All right, good deal. Packers 24, Lions 14. Packers about to kick this one back off here to the Detroit Lions. Appreciate you guys all tuning into the stream. If this is your first time here, hit the follow button, like, and subscribe if you guys are new. Appreciate you guys all stopping in. What's going on, everybody? Welcome, welcome, welcome. All right. Lions have got to respond quickly and fast. But the problem is this defense hasn't been able to stop them to save their lives in this football game. I mean, Jordan Love has been walking all over this Lions defense in this game. 10:30 left to play here in the third quarter. Packers looking to kick it off here to Jared Goff and the Detroit Lions. Packers are 7-3-1. Lions are 7-4. Lions have got to bounce back fast. Lions looking to respond here. Tom Kennedy on the kickoff return here, trying to get a break here. He's going to get down to about the 30-yard line, and that's where the Lions take over in this football game. 10:25 left to play here in the third quarter. Jordan Love just chucks up a prayer down the right sideline to Christian Watson. 51-yard touchdown pass. And Detroit Lions are going to have to respond accordingly. Ball's back to Detroit here. 24-14, 10:25 left to play here in the third quarter. Goff in the shotgun, Montgomery to his right. Goff looking for his man, scrambles, runs now to his left, looking for a first down. Goff with the wheels. Goff is still on his feet. How about Jared Goff with the mobile wheels from number 16? Jared Goff gets the first down. Never see that out of Goff, hardly ever. He'll average maybe 1 or 2 rushing yards a game if he's lucky. But he just gave what the defense gave him, and he has a wide open field ahead of him. Williams with a set block backwards to get Goff into the open space. 9:50 left to play here in the fourth quarter. Nice run from Goff. He gets into Packers territory. Ball's on the 47-yard line. Goff under center, Montgomery in the backfield. No Amon-Ra St. Brown. He got injured in this game, and it doesn't look like he's coming back anytime soon. Goff for the middle of the field. He's going to check it down to Montgomery for a pick of about maybe 3 yards on the play. It's going to be 2nd and 7. Amon-Ra officially is out of this game with an ankle injury. They just reported that. Tate Ratledge is now questionable to return this game. He's dealing with a right shoulder injury. Unbelievable. A lot of injuries on this Lions team. I've never seen more injuries to a football team than the Detroit Lions have had over the last few seasons. Goff under center here, Montgomery in the backfield. So no Amon-Ra St. Brown. You got to capitalize off Tesla and J-Mo. Goff in the backfield. Fires down the left side. Here he's going to check it down to Montgomery. Montgomery's going to get down to about the 30-yard line for a first down. Here come the Detroit Lions, man. Got to take use of not having Amon-Ra St. Brown on the field. So Montgomery, a nice little pitching catch from Goff to the left sidelines for a first down. Lions are in field goal range. So nice response here from Jared Goff. And we're going to try and see if the Lions can capitalize here down the stretch. Packers 24, Lions 14. Goff under center here. Montgomery in the backfield. Ball's on the 31-yard line of Green Bay. Goff hands it off to Montgomery. Montgomery up the right sideline gets a first down and more. Montgomery close to the 16-yard line. And Montgomery gets a first down, pick of about maybe 13 yards on the play. Nice run from David Montgomery. Good pass blocking from this offensive line from the Detroit Lions. And the Lions are set up in pretty good shape here, close to the red zone. So what a performance from David Montgomery the past couple plays here. Gets a first down off the check down catch, gets a first down run. Still in the game here, Goff under center. Ball's on the 17-yard line. Goff fakes to Montgomery. Goff looking for a man. Still looking. Fires over the middle of the field. Is caught for a touchdown. That is Isaac TeSlaa for a Detroit Lions touchdown. There's the rookie. Utilize him more often. Gets a touchdown. How about Isaac TeSlaa with a touchdown here? His first touchdown catch this season at home in the regular season. Mr. Isaac TeSlaa getting himself open. Goff finds him in the middle of the end zone, reaches down to catches it, and that's your rookie making a huge play for us down the stretch. Jimmy Isaac TeSlaa making a huge catch. Huge play from the Detroit Lions right there. Nice get-back response from Jared Goff. Finds Isaac TeSlaa. And we got an extra point on the way here. Jake Bates tacks it through. 24-21, Packers get the ball back. Can the Lions now get a stop? This defense has not been good to start this football game. Goff had all day to throw. TeSlaa came back to the ball at the top of the end zone. He catches it, the hometown kid, and he gets on the board here. Lions strike 24-21. What a play from Isaac TeSlaa to get this team back in this football game. Appreciate you guys all tuning in the stream. Like and subscribe if you guys are new. Packers 24, Lions 21. We got a good one on tap, folks. Welcome, everybody. Appreciate you guys all tuning in. That's a huge play from the Lions there. Nice drive set up offensively. Tom Kennedy's been making some plays in this game. Isaac TeSlaa gets on the board for a touchdown catch. Love to see it, man. Keep this going here for the Detroit Lions. Can they get a stop, though? Packers have had some pretty good field positions to start their drives in this game. So we're going to have to force them to go three. Now, I believe the Packers have scored every time they've stepped on the field so far. I don't think they've used their punter. If they did, I don't think they've used their punter yet. Yeah, I think they're 4 for 4. They've got 3 touchdowns and a field goal. Correct me if I'm wrong. I don't think the punter's taken the field for the Packers yet. So, I'm going to try and get them off the field here quickly for the Detroit Lions. But Lions, huge play. Isaac TeSlaa. I believe that's Isaac TeSlaa's. That's his second touchdown. That's his second touchdown of the season. He had one against Green Bay to start the season. Now he comes home. He gets his second touchdown. And that was very interesting. They did punt in the first quarter. Okay, so they've punted one time. All right, so we're going to try and see if they can get back on special teams and try and see if they can get back on the punt unit for the Packers here. Packers 24, Lions 21 here. Give you guys some stats for the game today. Jordan Love and company looking good so far. Lions respond. Isaac TeSlaa, 17-yard touchdown catch. Jordan Love has 3 touchdown passes in this game, 169 passing yards. Goff's got 143 yards and 2 touchdowns. J-Mo, 70 yards, 3 receptions and a touchdown. Jack Campbell, leading tackler for the Lions. He's got 7 tackles. So coming back from commercial break here, that's a big play. Isaac TeSlaa, 17-yard touchdown catch. Packers get the ball back here, up 3. Lions defense has got to come up clutch here for the Detroit Lions. 7:25 left to play here in the third quarter. Jake Bates looking to kick this one away here. Hutch is waiting on the sidelines along with Derek Barnes waiting to take the field here. What do you got for us, Kelvin Shepherd? Green Bay up the left sideline. They're going to get close to the 30-yard line. That's where the Green Bay Packers are going to take over. But nice protection from the Detroit Lions O-line. I mean, Goff had all day to throw. He was waiting for his receiver to get open. Couldn't find anybody. Eventually finds Isaac Tesla in the top of the end zone. They had J-Mo covered pretty heavily. And Tesla comes up huge for the Detroit Lions. Amon-Ra St. Brown is out with an ankle injury. He will not return in this football game. That is a huge loss for the Detroit Lions. So we're going to see what we got here, man. 1st and 10. Ball is on the 28-yard line of Green Bay. Jordan Love in the backfield. Josh Jacobs behind Love. Hands it off to Josh Jacobs up the right side. He's going to get a pickup of about maybe 3 yards on the play. It's going to be 2nd and 7 for the Green Bay Packers here. 7 minutes left to play here in the third quarter. Appreciate you guys all tuning in. Hopefully you guys are having a fantastic Thanksgiving. Welcome to the show, guys. Thankful and blessed to be a part of you guys' Thanksgiving. Welcome, welcome, welcome. 2nd and 7 here. Lions are looking for a stop. 6:50 left to play here in the third quarter. Jordan Love under center here. Wilson behind Love. Man goes in motion to the right. He's got Dobbs to his left. 3 seconds on the play clock here. Love on the end around. He's got a receiver trying to break free. It's going to be a 1st down and more for the Green Bay Packers. Dobbs with a nice block here. Melton with the 1st down. And the Packers get a big 1st down on the end around right there. There was literally one tackle to beat. If he would have broken that tackle, he would have been gone to the house. Big game this Saturday, Ohio State and Michigan. Michigan, if they win that game, they're in the playoff, I think. I still don't know what happens for the Big Ten championship if Michigan goes or if they have other teams that, because Indiana and Oregon are above them, so I don't know how that would work. So Love in the shotgun here. He's got trip receivers right. Lions looking to sack Jordan Love here. Love over the middle of the field. He's got a reception. That is his man, Dontavian Wicks, up the right sideline. Love has been finding his receivers all day long and exploiting this secondary for the Detroit Lions. What a throw from Jordan Love. He knows exactly where his receiver is going to be. And the Packers, man, are going deep into Lions territory to start their drive here. Lions defense cannot stop the Packers offense at all in this game. We have another injured player on the field for the Detroit Lions. So we're going to see if he is okay. Coming back from commercial break. Unbelievable, man. I've never seen a football team have more injuries than the Detroit Lions have had in the past several seasons. I mean, last year we were playing with a 3rd-string defense in the playoffs. Unbelievable. So Packers 24, Lions 21. But listen, you can't win football games unless your defense gets some stops. And the defense hasn't been able to get a stop since the first quarter when they punted once, apparently. So, not looking good right now. I mean, the offense has been putting together some solid drives, but you can't find receivers here down the stretch. Unbelievable. Appreciate you guys all tuning in. What's going on, everyone? What is happening? Welcome, welcome, welcome to the stream, everybody. Hopefully you guys are having a fantastic night. Hopefully you guys are all having a fantastic experience. And we're going to see if the Lions can keep the Packers out of the end zone. This is the problem, though. It's like all game long, Kelvin Shepherd has shown no blitz at all in any of these packages on 3rd down. He's been playing safe man-to-man coverage in this game, and it's been killing the Lions secondary because Love just chucks it up. His receiver beats one of our DBs, and he's going to the house. It's happened multiple times in this game so far. Packers 24, Lions 21. Commercial break still in progress here. You get a couple games later today. You got the Chiefs taking on the Cowboys. Bengals going to the Ravens. That is Joe Burrow's return. So he's going to be starting for the Cincinnati Bengals. So looking forward to seeing what happens here. Getting back from commercial break. Packers hold a 3-point lead here. Someone on defense is going to have to make a play here. Because right now, the Lions cannot stop the Packers offense. I mean, they have been moving the ball so efficiently well the past several drives here. And they are just going to try and see if they can stop this, man. So Thomas Harper was shaken up on that play. Hopefully he's all right on the sideline. Lions are already depleted on their secondary. So they're going to see if they can get this one back here. Packers 24, Lions 21, 5:43 left to play here in the third quarter. 1st and 10 here. Love under center. Jacobs behind Love. Ball's on the Lions 25-yard line. Love pitches it to Jacobs up the left side. Jacobs gets a carry of about maybe 7 yards. Barrels his way down. Pick up about maybe 6 or 7 yards. It's going to be 2nd and short here for the Green Bay Packers. And Jacobs is shaken up. He's limping to the sidelines. Let's see if Jacobs is all right. 5 minutes left to play here in the third quarter. Love has been carving up the Lions defense all game long. Jacobs is already dealing with an injury going into this game. Hopefully he's all right, though. So Wilson in the backfield. Love under center. 2nd and 4. Love hands it off to Wilson. Wilson up the gut. Wilson gets close to a first down. I believe they're going to give it to him, though. It's going to be a first down for the Green Bay Packers on the Lions' 15-yard line. Lions defense has been horrendous in this football game. They cannot stop the Packers offense to save their lives. And credit to Matt LaFleur. He's been putting together perfect schemes offensively to get across this Lions secondary. And they have been executing perfectly down the stretch here for the Green Bay Packers. Packers 24, Lions 21. 4:20 left to play here in the third quarter. Jordan Love in the shotgun. He's got trip receivers right. Love gets the snap in the shotgun. Quick throw to the right side. He's got Dobbs up the right sideline. It's going to be close to the 10-yard line. It's going to be 2nd and 5 for the Packers here, approaching the 10-yard line with 4 minutes left to play here in the third quarter. Jordan Love is looking for his 4th touchdown pass in this game. Lions defense is looking for a stop here in this one. Calvin Shepard, where have you been, dude? 2nd and 5 here. Packers 24, Lions 21. Lions need to stop badly. Love in the shotgun. Has Wilson, goes to his right. He's got 2 receivers to his left, and Watson and Dobbs. And it looks like Love's going to have to call a timeout here, burn a timeout for the Packers. And that's going to be the Packers' first timeout of the second half here. So 3:23 left to play here in the third quarter. Appreciate you guys all tuning into the stream. If this is your first time here, hit the like button, guys. Subscribe. Happy Thanksgiving, everyone. Appreciate you guys all tuning into the stream. Means a lot. And, yeah, we're going to have some fun. Welcome to the party, folks. Welcome, welcome, welcome. They have not been pressuring Love at all in this football game. It just seems like they just start the pass rush and they back off and they're playing more in safety protection coverage, and Love has been utilizing it and taking advantage of it. So Love in the shotgun here. Wilson to his left. 2nd and 5 here. He's got 2 receivers to his left. Dobbs and Watson at the top of the left to him. Love fakes it to Jacobs. Fumbles the football. Wow, what a freaking play. Romeo Dobbs caught the pass immediately. Anzalone popped it out of the Packers, and an offensive lineman recovered it for the Packers. What a huge break from the Green Bay Packers right there. Wow. Unbelievable. Packers got so fortunate right there. That ball bounced perfectly into the offensive lineman's hands. 3rd and 1 for the Packers. Packers have gotten so lucky in this game inside the red zone. So 3rd and 1, Love backs out, looking for his 4th touchdown pass. Lions swarm him, and Love's going to throw this one out of bounds. Flag flies. Let's see what this flag is. Love just has to chuck it out of the end zone. There's 2:30 left to play here in the 3rd quarter. Waiting on this flag. Personal foul, face mask, defense. Number 46. What are we doing? Automatic 1st down. That's on Jack Campbell. Jack, you can't do that, my friend. You can't do that, brother. So now it's 1st and goal at the Lions' 1-yard line. Just shooting yourselves in the foot over and over and over again. Stupid penalty after penalty. Josh Jacobs comes back into the game here for the Green Bay Packers. 2:30 left to play here in the 3rd quarter. Ball is on the 3-yard line. Sorry, it was half the distance to the goal, so they put it at the 3-yard line. Jordan Love in the shotgun with Josh Jacobs. Jacobs gets the handoff up the gut, pushing him close to the end zone. It's going to be stopped at about the 1 or 2 yard line. It's going to be 2nd down and goal for the Green Bay Packers here. 2:20 left to play here in the 3rd quarter. Packers 24, Lions 21. Appreciate you guys all tuning into the stream. Like and subscribe if this is your first time here. What's going on, everyone? We got Bears and Eagles tomorrow, and we also got Pistons and Magic tomorrow night as well. Appreciate you guys all tuning in. 2nd and goal here. Josh Jacobs in the shotgun with Love to his left. He's got trip receivers left here. Wicks goes in motion to his left. Jacobs on the fake. Love throws it, tries to get it to Wicks, and that is a touchdown. Dontavian Wicks, his 2nd touchdown of the game. That is Jordan Love's 4th touchdown pass in this football game. And the Green Bay Packers are once again trying to take a 10-point lead here. Unbelievable, man. Lions defense has been horrendous in this game. They cannot stop Jordan Love to save their lives. Nice little quick throw from Love to Wicks. He's got his 2nd touchdown of this game, Love's 4th touchdown pass, and the Packers are an extra point away from making it a 10-point football game. They knock it through. Lions are going to get the ball back here, down 10 in the 3rd quarter. It is not looking good for the Detroit Lions. Lions lose this game, you can kiss the division goodbye. You're not going to win the division if you don't win this football game. It is a tight race, man, the NFC. Division leaders, you got the Rams, Eagles, Bears, Bucks. Wild card, you're looking at Seahawks, Packers, and 49ers. You lose this football game, it's going to be incredibly difficult to catch the division. You'll be 2 games behind the Packers. You'll be a game and a half behind the Bears. You're going to have to count on the Eagles beating the Bears tomorrow, and then you're going to have to hope for a split between the Bears and Packers when they play each other twice. But it has been an offensive mastermind from the Green Bay Packers and Jordan Love's offense right here. So 1:44 left to play here in the 3rd quarter. Lions are looking to get back on offense, but the defense has been abysmal in this game. Abysmal in this game. 4 touchdowns, a field goal from the Packers. They've only punted once this entire game. And this is a bit, you got to win this football game or you're not winning the North this year. I'm sorry, Lions. You're not. 1:40 left to play here in the 3rd quarter. Tom Kennedy gets up to about the 26-yard line. Packers were so fortunate that fumble from Romeo Doubs bounced perfectly into an offensive lineman for the Green Bay Packers. So Jared Goff and company looking to take control here once again in this game. Lions 21, Packers 31 here. Lions again have to score. They got to maintain their offense. They got to match whatever the Green Bay offense is doing because the defense has been horrendous for the Lions so far in this football game. Cannot stop Love to save their lives. Jared Goff under center here. Sends a man in motion. Jahmyr Gibbs in the backfield. Ball's on the 26-yard line. Goff fakes it to Gibbs. Goff looking for his man down the left sideline. He's got Jameson Williams for a first down, close to about the 41-yard line. You're going to have to utilize Jameson Williams, Isaac Tesla, Tom Kennedy, no Amon-Ra St. Brown. There's a flag on the play here. Illegal contact on the defense. That penalty is going to be declined. It's going to be a first down for the Detroit Lions here, moving forward. Appreciate you guys all tuning into the stream. Hope you guys are having a fantastic night. Welcome, 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 guys. Packers 31, Lions 21. Jameson Williams, 4 receptions, 84 yards, and a touchdown here. Goff under center, Montgomery in the backfield. Goff pitches it right to Montgomery. Montgomery throws it back to Goff. Goff fumbles it, has to fall on it, and it's a huge loss for the Detroit Lions. Tried to get a flea flicker going on. Goff fumbled the pass. He's got to fall on it, and that's a big loss of about 7-8 yards on the play. Cannot afford to drop the fumble right there, Goff. Packers 31, Lions 21. 2nd and 19 now for the Detroit Lions. A loss of 9 on that flea flicker. Ball is on the 32-yard line. Got to get yardage here on this drive. Goff in the shotgun. Gibbs on the handoff here. Gibbs trying to go up the left sideline. Jahmyr Gibbs stays in bounds here. A nice run from Jahmyr Gibbs. About a pick of about maybe 15 yards on the play. And now it's 3rd and 4. Injured Packer on the ground here. Hopefully he's okay. 3rd and 4, 3rd and 5, maybe 3rd and 6 for the Detroit Lions. Cooper's on the ground for the Packers. Hopefully Cooper is okay. There's going to be 30 seconds left to play here in the 3rd quarter. Matt LaFleur's checking in, making sure Cooper's all right. Hopefully Cooper's okay. Gibbs, again, a 15-yard pickup there. So it's going to be 3rd and 6 for the Lions. So we got a commercial break coming up here for an injured Packers player. Lions, big 3rd and 6 here. You're inside your own territory still. You're down 10, approaching the end of the 3rd quarter. So, I mean, listen, you can score all you want, but if you don't stop the Packers offense, you're not going to win this football game. This Lions defense has been abysmal all game long. I don't know what the game plan Calvin Shepard had, but it's not looking good. I mean, you're starting to see the impact of Kirby Joseph missing in this game. I mean, but for the most part, I mean, we have our whole defense pretty much healthy back. I mean, you know, DJ Reed is back now for the Lions, and just not really sure what's going on here for the defense-wise. But we're going to see if the Lions can turn this around here. Packers 31, Lions 21. Looking to get back on track here for the Detroit Lions. Cooper is going to go to the medical tent. Hopefully Cooper is okay. Appreciate you guys all tuning into the stream. What's going on, everyone? Hopefully you guys are all having a fantastic night. What's happening? What's happening? Goff in the shotgun, 3rd and 6. Gibbs goes to Goff's right. He's got 3 receivers on the field here. Kennedy, Tesla, and J-Mo. Gibbs gets the handoff once again up the left sideline. He's got a first down to about the 42-yard line. Jahmyr Gibbs again saving this team once again. So a first down here is going to take us to the end of the 3rd quarter. A 4th quarter is coming up here for the Detroit Lions. Appreciate you guys all tuning in. Welcome to the party, folks. We got a good one on tap for you guys tonight. 31-21, Lions looking to score here on this drive, but their defense has been absolutely horrendous in this football game. Love just keeps walking down the field, time and play after play after play. Questionable false start earlier in the first half that didn't get called because of a timeout. They had their fumble recovery bounce right into the O-lineman of the Green Bay Packers inside the 10-yard line. Very interesting game here. Hopefully you guys are having a fantastic night. Welcome to the party, folks. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome to the show, ladies and gentlemen. Hope you guys are having a fantastic night. Very, very nice, ladies and gentlemen. (31-21). Lions are looking to respond here on 1st and 10 here. They're at the Green Bay 42-yard line, getting back from commercial break here. If you guys are new to the stream, like and subscribe. Hopefully you guys are having a fantastic night. Appreciate you guys all tuning in. What's going on, everyone? Not looking good so far on defense. I mean, the Lions are going to be set up here. I mean, you're about 10 yards away from getting in Jake Bates' territory. But knowing Dan Campbell, this is probably 4-down territory for him if it's anywhere close inside Green Bay territory. Very rarely will Jake Bates come on if it's like 4th. If it's like 4th and 4 or longer, they'll usually send Jake Bates out there. But if it's 4th and 4 or less, Dan Campbell usually always leaves his offense out in the field. Welcome to the party, folks. (31-21) football game. Oh, Eminem was brought out by Jack White at Detroit. That's cool at the halftime show. That's sweet. Green Bay 31, Lions 21, coming back from a commercial break here. 15 minutes left to play here in the 4th quarter. Goff under center. Fakes it to Gibbs. Jameson Williams on a bubble screen, trying to cut back to the left sideline. Jameson Williams to the left sideline. Jamo's going to get down close to the 1st down marker. It's going to be a pickup of about maybe 9 yards. Close to a 1st down. Lions are going to try and score here. Last 9 possessions, 7 touchdowns for the Green Bay Packers. 2nd and 1 for the Detroit Lions. 14-20 left to play here in the 4th quarter. Lions with the football driving into Green Bay territory. 2nd and 1 here. Goff under center. Goff pitches it to Gibbs. Gibbs up the right sideline. Gibbs trying to make a man miss. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play here. Going backwards. It's the opposite direction. Dan Campbell needs to get his money play out here for 3rd down. 14 minutes left to play here in the 4th quarter. Gibbs tackled for a loss of about 3 yards, and now it's 3rd and 3. It was 2nd and 1, now it's 3rd and 3. 13:50 left to play in the 4th quarter. Gibbs to the left of Goff. J-Mo, Kennedy, and Tesla to the trips left for Goff here. Gibbs now goes in motion, comes back to Goff's right. 5 seconds on the play clock here. Goff in the shotgun. Gibbs showing pressure. J-Mo is caught for a 1st down here up the left sideline. So he faked it to Gibbs. J-Mo is up on the left sideline. Goff finds J-Mo for a 1st down. And the Lions are cooking close inside the red zone of the Packers here. Packers 31, Lions 21. J-Mo's been utilized a ton. Again, no Amon-Ra St. Brown. He got injured early in the 1st quarter due to an ankle injury. He got stepped on when he was trying to make a block for Gibbs. 28-yard line for the Green Bay Packers. Kennedy goes in motion. Goff hands it up to Jahmyr Gibbs. Gibbs is going to get stuffed at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It's going to be 2nd and 10 for the Detroit Lions. 12:40 left to play here in the 4th quarter. Lions desperately need to win this game for a shot at the division. If they fall against the Packers, it's going to be really difficult to win the division. Packers 31, Lions 21. Appreciate you guys all tuning in. Welcome to the party, folks. Goff had a slow 1st quarter, and since then he's been pretty good. But again, can the defense help him out? 2nd and 10, ball's on the 28-yard line. Lions get the snap. Lions fire it over the middle of the field. It's caught by Jahmyr Gibbs. Gibbs is close to a 1st down. It's going to be 3rd and short for the Detroit Lions. 12 minutes left to play here in the 4th quarter. What do you got, Dan Campbell? Packers 31, Lions 21. 3rd and 3 coming up here for Jared Goff and this offense. Montgomery looking on from the sidelines. They're going to leave Gibbs in the football game here. 3rd and 3 coming up for the Detroit Lions. Gibbs to the right of Goff. Goff hands it up to Gibbs. Packers read it all day over. They read him like a book. They saw Jahmyr Gibbs coming like a freight train. And now if you're Dan Campbell, do you go for this? Do you make it a one-score football game? If I'm Dan Campbell, I got to kick this field goal. You got to make this a one-score game and try to give your defense a chance. If you don't get this 4th down, you're now down 2 scores. Wow, this is a bold call here. 4th and 3, this could be the game. 11 minutes left to play here in the game. Lions are going for it on 4th and 3 at the Packers' 21-yard line. Goff in the shotgun, Gibbs to his left. This is a massive play in this game. Absolutely have to convert here for the Detroit Lions. Goff gets the snap. Packers show blitz. Goff is rolling to his right. On the run, dropped by Jameson Williams. Hit him right in the chest, and Jameson Williams dropped the pass. That is a huge stop from the Green Bay Packers, and they take over in this football game, and that is a absolute momentum killer for the Detroit Lions, and Goff cannot connect to his man, Jameson Williams. J-Mo's upset. It hit him right on the chest, and J-Mo simply dropped the pass. That is a huge gamble from Dan Campbell, and now the Lions are probably in terrible shape to lose this football game. That is a absolute must-get 4th down conversion. You're driving inside Packers territory. Dan goes for it, and we do not get it. Now you're going to leave it up to the horrific defense that has been doing nothing all game long. I do not agree with that call at all. Take the field goal, Dan Campbell. Make it a one-score game. Make it a one-score game, man. Unbelievable. Wow. Appreciate you guys all tuning into the stream. Hopefully you guys are all having a good time. Welcome to the party, folks. We are back in business. Welcome to the show. Hopefully you guys are all having a fantastic night. And defense is now going to have to make a stop here. In a commercial break, absolutely wasted. I mean, you had a field goal right in front of your face. You had points right in front of your face, and Dan Campbell says no because that's what he does. He's Dan Campbell. If it is 4th and 4 or less on the opposing team's territory, he is going for it 99% of the time. Goff threw a pass to J-Mo. J-Mo dropped the pass. And now you're going to have to rely on this defense to get a stop. And honestly, I have no faith. This defense has been horrific this entire football game, and they cannot stop Jordan Love to save their lives. It is the 4th quarter. It is a 2-score game. And now it is still a 2-score game because you decided to not kick a field goal there. Give your defense a chance to make a stop and try and go tie the football game when you get the ball back. Don't just go for... That's Dan Campbell, though. That's Dan Campbell. He went for it a million times on 4th down against the Eagles. Couldn't convert. Similar situation here. And the Packers get it back here. I mean, Jared Goff to J-Mo. J-Mo, I mean, that ball hit him right on the chest. I mean, J-Mo's got to catch that pass. Goff is upset on the sidelines. Packers score on this drive. I think the game's over. They score a touchdown here, game's over. Let's see what this horrific defense can do in this football game. It's been abysmal this entire game so far. Jordan Love under center here. Josh Jacobs in the backfield. Jordan Love steps up in the pocket, looking to throw. Escapes the pass rush, and he's just going to run free for about 5-6 yards there. Now it's going to be 2nd and 5 here for the Green Bay Packers. The best team in Detroit currently rides with the Detroit Pistons. This Lions team does not look good at all, dude. Every single Thanksgiving, we get so hyped for this team, and they continuously, year after year after year, just disappoint Detroit every single season. They have been ruining families' Thanksgivings in Detroit since forever. 2nd and 5 here for the Green Bay Packers. Can you get one stop? Can somebody make a play on this defense? Calvin Shepard, can you put your clipboard and do something, buddy? Jacobs up the middle. He's going to get stopped for a pick of about maybe a yard. It's going to be 3rd and 4 here. 10 minutes left to play here in the 4th quarter. 3rd and 4 coming up. They are the Thanksgiving Grinch, I swear. They have been horrific on Thanksgiving for so many years. 9:30 left to play here in the 4th quarter. Packers up 10. 3rd and 4. If you're Calvin Shepard, you absolutely have to have it. Gotta have it here if you're Calvin Shepard. Loving the shotgun. Wilson, I believe, is to his right. He's got trip receivers left here. 3rd and 4. Lions, again, don't show pass rush. Love throwing down the left sideline. That ball is incomplete. Broken up by Amik Robertson. No flag, no flag, no flag, no flag, no flag, no flag. Making sure there's no flag. And that's going to be broken up by Amik Robertson. So the Lions are going to get the ball back here. Christian Watson tried to one-hand catch it. It's going to be incomplete, and the Lions make a big stop on 3rd and 4. Jordan Love is calling for pass interference. The receiver, and they think it should have been pass interference on the broadcast, but the Lions got away with one there. Wow. Packers punted away here, back to the Detroit Lions. 9 minutes left to play here. What a hell of a punt from the Packers. Wow, unbelievable punt. Oh my gosh, it goes into the end zone. That was almost the punt of the century right there. The ball bounced and it almost landed at the 1-yard line. What a punt. That was almost down inside the 2-yard line, and the ball barely crossed the plane. Whoa, that was close. 4th down drops even bigger. I mean, J-Mo's got to catch that pass. Like, Goff put it right on the money on the run, and J-Mo's just got to catch it. I mean, he catches it, it's a 1st down. At the same time, though, kick the field goal. Like, I get it, it's Dan Campbell. He always goes for on 4th and short in opponent's territory. But at the same time, it's a 2-score football game, and there's 10 minutes left. Kick the field goal to make it a 1-score game. He kicks the field goal, now the Lions are down 7, going the other way, instead of down 10 going the other way, because time is now becoming a factor. Oh, my goodness, brother. Packers 31, Lions 21. It's like, take the points when they're right in front of your face. I understand you're trying to always go for it in certain situations, but in a 2-score game with 10 minutes left, you know your defense has been pretty bad. Get points on the drive. Get points. So I don't agree with that call whatsoever, but Lions are looking to respond here. They gotta go, now 70 yards for a touchdown with 9 minutes left to play. So let's see if Jared Goff and this offense can do it again, man. Ay, brother. Absolutely insane. Hope you guys are having a great night, though. Appreciate you guys all tuning into the stream. If this is your first time here, hit the follow button, like, and subscribe. Hopefully you guys are having a great Thanksgiving. Welcome to the party, folks. Rather than take the 3 and a chance to go for 2 later to win the game and tie, rather than just go for it and not get it. Yeah, exactly, right? I guarantee you, though, that he's going to do it again. If Dan Campbell always goes for it, if it's like 4th and 3 or less on the opponent's territory, they're going to go for it. 90% of the time, Dan Campbell usually goes for it. So it's very frustrating to watch sometimes as a fan. I get it, though. You're trying to play aggressive, but there's certain situations where you just take the freaking points. Take the points, man. Oh, man. It's kind of a love-hate relationship with your defense. It's like you don't really trust your defense, so you're going for it, but at the same time, you don't go for it and just kick the field goal. It's a 1-score game instead of a 2-score game if you don't get it. It's crazy. Very frustrating. So coming back from commercial break here, Lions get the ball back. Packers 31, Lions 21 here. Ball's on the 20-yard line. Goff and company got to go 80 yards here with no Amon-Ra St. Brown, no Laporta. Tesla goes in motion. Goff in the backfield. Goff tries to get it to Gibbs. It's going to be incomplete, though. It's going to be 2nd and 10 for the Lions. The Lions do not look good, man. I got to be honest with you guys. I got no faith in us winning this football game. I'm sorry. Like, this defense, I just do not trust right now. We are putting it all on Jahmyr Gibbs' hands. There's no Amon-Ra St. Brown. The offensive lines look very suspicious. The defense can't stop a nosebleed. I mean, hopefully I'm wrong, but I got to see it first because this is looking like another classic choke job on Thanksgiving from the Detroit Lions, and we see it every single year. Year after year after year, man. Goff in the shotgun, fakes it to Montgomery. Goff looking deep down the middle of the field. It's going to be caught by Isaac Tesla. Nice catch from Isaac Tesla, close to about the 38-yard line. There's 8:40 left to play here to go in the fourth quarter. You traded 3 third-round picks to get him. Diving catch from Isaac Tesla. Nice throw from Goff to Tesla. 31-21, 1st and 10. 8:30 left to play here in the game. Goff gets drilled in the backfield, sacked by Micah Parsons, absolutely mauled in the backfield there. Huge loss on the play. It's going to be 2nd and long now for Jared Goff and company. 8 minutes left to play here in the fourth quarter. Time is winding down for the Detroit Lions. Micah Parsons just goes right by Taylor Decker, and he gets destroyed in the backfield. Decker is starting to show his age. 2nd and 18. 31-21 here. Lions in the backfield. Micah Parsons on that last sack here. Montgomery to his left. Goff, quick throw over the right side here. Tesla trying to break free. He's going to get a pick of about maybe 3 yards. My bad. That's Dwelly, my mistake. 7:30 left to play here in the fourth quarter. It's 3rd and 15. Time is winding out. 3rd and 15 for the Detroit Lions. 7 minutes left to play. It's like, kick the field goal, dude. Kick the field goal, man. Oh, my goodness. 3rd and 15. Lions in the backfield. Montgomery to the right here. Packers show pressure. Goff got to get rid of it. He's got to get sacked in the backfield by the Packers defensive front. There's a flag on the play. Let's see what the flag is. Penalty flies. Goff is saying it's on Green Bay. Illegal contact on the defense. Automatic first down. What a huge break from the Detroit Lions there. They just got so lucky. Illegal contact from the Packers, and it's going to be an automatic first down for the Detroit Lions. What a freaking lucky call, dude. I don't know about that, man. Oh, my goodness. Refs just gave the Lions a gift. Are you going to capitalize it now? 1st and 10 for the Detroit Lions. 7 minutes left to play here in the fourth quarter. I got to see something, Goff. Montgomery in the backfield. Goff hands it off to Montgomery. Montgomery up the gut. He's going to get a pick of about maybe 2 yards on the play. It's going to be 2nd and 8. Time is running out slowly and slowly, dude. You're sitting at almost 6:30 left to play here in the fourth quarter. You got to start to go tempo mode here for the Detroit Lions. I mean, you're down 2 scores here. You still got to go 60 yards to get to the end zone. You're hoping for that on this drive. You have to get points on this drive here. Goff in the shotgun here, looking, firing over the middle of the field. He's got his man, Jameson Williams. Jameson Williams on the left sideline. 40, 35-30, 25-20. Jameson Williams inside the Packers red zone. Huge play from Jameson Williams and Jared Goff. J-Mo is fired up on the left sidelines, trying to get the crowd involved into it. Massive pickup from Jameson Williams and the Detroit Lions here. Goff connected to J-Mo on a slant. J-Mo is arguably having the best game of his career so far right now. And Jared Goff and J-Mo connecting once again. You got to get a touchdown on this drive. 31-21 here. 5:50 left to play to go in the fourth quarter. Ball is on the Packers' 16-yard line. Gibbs in the backfield. Goff under center. He's got 2 receivers to his right. J-Mo goes in motion to his left. Goff Hands it off to Gibbs. Gibbs up the left side. He's going to get a pickup about maybe 2 yards on the play. It's going to be 2nd and 8 here. Packers 31, Lions 21. 5:20 left to play here in the fourth quarter. 2nd and 8 coming up for the Detroit Lions. Dan, are you going to take these freaking points if they give them to you, dude? Because time is becoming a factor. You have to get points on this drive. You are inside the red zone. You're looking for 6, but do not force it. If they give you a field goal, take the field goal, Dan. Jared Goff in the backfield, Gibbs to his left. In shotgun, to his right goes Tom Kennedy in motion. 3 seconds on the play clock. 2 seconds. Snap off. Jared Goff in the pocket, looking over the middle of the field. He's got his man close to the 10-yard line. That is the backup tight end. So it's going to be 3rd and about 5 here. That is Fursker on the reception there for the Detroit Lions. 3rd and 4. 4:30 left to play here in the fourth quarter. Packers 31, Lions 21. 4:20 left to play here in the fourth quarter. Time is dwindling down for the Detroit Lions. 3rd and 4. Are we going to catch a pass here? What are we going to do? Goff in the shotgun. He's got trip receivers right. Montgomery to his left. 3 seconds on the play clock. 2 seconds. Goff gets the snap. Packers show blitz. Goff to the right sideline. It's going to be caught for a first down from Jahmyr Gibbs. What a throw, pitch, and catch from Goff to Gibbs. Barely getting the first down to the right sideline. Goff had to get rid of that ball immediately. Gibbs, the second he turned around, the ball was right in his face. What a read from Jared Goff. He knew it immediately. He saw the blitz. Got to get rid of it immediately. Gibbs gets the first down. He checks out of the game. Montgomery in the backfield. 1st and goal. Ball's on the 4-yard line. Montgomery in the Wildcat. Montgomery gets the snap up the right side. Throws it to the end zone. It's going to be incomplete. Trying to find the backup tight end. It's going to be incomplete here. So Goff goes back to the quarterback spot here. Montgomery was looking to run it in. He thought about throwing it, and that's such a dangerous play. Like, Montgomery could have easily thrown a pick there. Just Dan Campbell's, I don't know why you're running a fake running back pass on the 5-yard line. I don't know. 3:30 left to play here. Packers 31, Lions 21. Goff in the shotgun. Goff looking, scrambling, firing. It's going to be incomplete. 3rd and goal coming up at the Packers 5-yard line. 3:26 left to play here in the fourth quarter. Lions are looking to punch this one into the end zone. Packers block it down. You got to take the points, right? Right? You're going to take a field goal right here, right? If you don't get this here, please, Campbell. 3rd and goal. Goff in the shotgun. Gibbs to his left. Tesla to his right. J-Mo at the top to his left. Goff, swarmed by the Packers. Has to get rid of it. He's going to get hit, dropped in the backfield. Sacked by Micah Parsons. Huge play from number 1 on the Packers. That's why they got out and got him. Big sack from the Green Bay Packers. So now, of course, the Lions are going to have to kick a field goal here. Try to make it a 1-score game. But had you would have kicked a field goal, you would have been down 4. Another injury on the field for the Green Bay Packers. 2.5 sacks from Micah Parsons in this game. Goff had to get rid of it. He's drilled immediately by Micah Parsons. They're going to send Jake Bates out there for the field goal. 3:15 left to play in the fourth quarter on 4th and goal. No Amon-Ra St. Brown. No Sam Laporta. Devontae White is still down for the Packers. They're going to take a commercial break timeout here. So the Lions are going to send their field goal unit out. Lions pass protection has just been so abysmal. Looking for Frank Ragnow to come back here. But it is not looking good right now. I mean, you're going to have to kick this field goal, assuming Bates makes this. It'd be a 7-point game. There'd be 3 minutes left to play by the time the Packers get the ball back. You're going to have 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. So, I don't know, man. We'll see. It's not looking good, though, for the Lions. Not looking good, but we'll see. Hopefully I'm wrong. Packers 31, Lions 21. Dan Campbell has just fed Gibbs time and time again. Jamos had to step up huge. Tesla had a reception touchdown earlier in this game. A diving catch on this drive, and Jameson Williams has got a touchdown as well. No Amon-Ra St. Brown. It's a huge loss for the Lions. He got injured earlier in the first quarter. He got stepped on the first or second drive of the game. So Jake Bates is going to tack on the field goal here. And we're going to see if he can put this one through to make it a 3-point game. Coming back from commercial break here. Lions depleted on their O-line. Missing Glasgow, Laporta. No Khalif Raymond. No Amon-Ra. 3:15 left to play here in the fourth quarter. Packers 31, Lions 21. Yeah, nothing Goff can do. I mean, Micah Parsons was just right there, and you just got to take it down. Devontae Wyatt has still yet to get up. They're going to have to send the cart out here. Hopefully he's okay. It looked like, oh man, he went down with an ankle injury. He got stepped on again by his teammate, Friendly Fire, and he's going to have the cart sent out here. Hopefully he's all right, man. Bunch of Lions around him. Hopefully he's all right, man. They're going to have to put him on the cart here. Devontae Wyatt, 4th season out of Georgia. He's having a pretty solid year for the Green Bay Packers. And another commercial break coming up here as we wait on this injury from the Green Bay Packers. Devontae Wyatt down, and he is not getting up. Hopefully he's all right, man. Packers 31, Lions 21. Lions are going to have to tack on a field goal here to make it a one-score game. They have 3 timeouts left, and there's 3 minutes left to play in regulation. So, can Calvin Shepard get a stop? Can he go back-to-back defensive drives where he gets a stop? Is he going to have that happen? We don't know yet. I mean, this Lions defense has been pretty bad all game long, so we're going to see if they can step that up. Appreciate you guys all tuning into the stream. Hopefully you guys are having a fantastic night. What's going on, everyone? Like the live stream if you guys are new. Subscribe. What's going on? We got an injury timeout right now for the Green Bay Packers. Packers 31, Lions 21 in the fourth quarter. They got the turkey turducken celebration at the end of this game for the winner. 4th and goal here. Jake Bates looking to tack on the field goal to make it a 7-point ball game. Less than an extra point. Jake Bates on to kick the field goal here. 31-yard attempt. Jake Bates, spot down kick on the way and puts it through the uprights. 31-24 football game. What's going on, 1 point? How you doing, dude? Happy Thanksgiving. We really don't know the severity of the Amon-Ra injury. I mean, he got injured early in the first quarter. He kind of got stepped on. An offensive lineman basically fell backwards into his ankle. And we don't know the severity of it quite just yet. But that's a big loss if Amon-Ra can't return, for the Dallas game next week. So there's 3 minutes left to play. A pick six that'd be sweet, PA. Packers 31, Lions 24. 3 minutes left to play here in the fourth quarter. Appreciate you guys all tuning into the stream. Hopefully you guys are having a fantastic night. Welcome to the party, folks. Green Bay 31, Detroit 24. Thanksgiving 2025. 3 minutes left to play. I do not like these new kickoff rules, dude. Like, why can't you surprise teams with a non-side kick? I just don't like it. They got to go back to the old kickoff rules, man. Way more exciting play, in my opinion. Packers 31, Lions 24. 3 minutes left to play. Calvin Shepard and this Lions defense are going to have to get a stop. Pretty much, the Packers score here. game's pretty much over. Packers score on this drive, it's pretty much donezo for the Lions. So, if you're the Packers, you're going to play conservative, you're going to play aggressive, you're going to play kind of in between. You're going to probably run it with Josh Jacobs a couple times. So you're going to have to convert a couple first downs here to get past the 2-minute warning to put this game away. So Packers are going to get the ball back here at about the 35-yard line. Appreciate you all tuning in. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. Welcome to the party, folks. Coming back from commercial break here. Packers with the football. 1st and 10 here for the Green Bay Packers. Jordan Love, 4 touchdown passes today. Tied most by a Packer on Thanksgiving. Brett Favre did it 31 years ago against the Cowboys. 1st and 10. Packers 31, Lions 24. 3 minutes left to play here in the fourth quarter. Calvin Shepard in this Lions defense. Can you prove me wrong? Can you get a stop? Can you get a stop? Love under center. Jacobs in the backfield. Love hands it off to Jacobs. Jacobs gets hit in the backfield. He's going to get lost to about 1. I don't know why we're taking a timeout, though. Why are we taking a timeout? I mean, I get we have the 2-minute warning, but it's like you usually go down to the 2-minute warning, then you start burning timeouts. Okay, so Lions take a timeout here. That's their first one of the second half. Packers 31, Lions 24. 2:54 left to play here in the fourth quarter. It's going to be 2nd and 10, 2nd and 11 for the Green Bay Packers coming up. Appreciate you guys all tuning into the stream. Like and subscribe if you guys are new. What's going on, everyone? Welcome, guys. So Jordan Love in the shotgun. Jacobs behind Love. He sends Musgrave in motion to his left. Love looking to change the play at the line of scrimmage here. 2:54 left to play in the fourth quarter. Love in the shotgun. Play clock running down. Gets the snap. Hands it off to Jacobs. Jacobs up the gut. He's going to get a pickup of about maybe 5 yards on the play. It's going to be 3rd and 5 for the Green Bay Packers. And the Lions call their second timeout. 3rd and 5 coming up here for the Green Bay Packers. They get a first down here, and it's not looking good. Lions got to get a stop here. This is arguably for the game. 3rd and 5, 2:48 left to play here in the fourth quarter. Lions have 1 timeout left here. Packers convert here. It's not looking good for the Lions. Biggest play call of the game here for Matt LaFleur and the Green Bay Packers. Packers have 4 receivers on the field here. 3rd and 5. Love in the shotgun. Play clock winding down. Lions show pressure. Love looking to the right sideline. Wide open pass. Christian Watson. Why have we not shown any pass rush in this game at all? Like, there has been 0 pass rush from Calvin Shepard in this football game. 0. That's not good, man. Packers get the first down, and that might be the dagger. That might be the dagger, man. Christian Watson working on Terrion Arnold, gets a first down. There's 2:43 left to play here in the fourth quarter. Ball is on the 48-yard line of the Packers. 2:43 left to play here. Lions have a timeout plus a 2-minute warning. Jacobs gets the carry. He's going to get a pick of about maybe 3-4 yards on the play. That's going to wind us, or they're going to take their final timeout. Okay. They're going to take their final timeout. They do get the 2-minute warning coming up, but it's not looking good for the Lions right there. And it's going to be another loss probably for the Detroit Lions on Thanksgiving Day. Seen it my whole life, dude. Lions sucking on Thanksgiving. It's a national holiday. 2:38 left to play here in the fourth quarter. Lions are without any timeouts. Lions lose this game, you can probably kiss the division goodbye. Packers 31, Lions 24, 2:38 left to play here in the fourth quarter. 2nd and 7. Ball is on the 49-yard line. Love under center. Jacobs behind Love. 2nd and 7. Watson goes in motion, hands it off to Jacobs. Jacobs gets a pickup of about maybe 4 yards on the play. It's going to be 3rd and 3 with the 2-minute warning here and a commercial break coming up, and this is officially the football game. Packers are up 7. This is going to go to the 2-minute warning here. Commercial break coming up. And it's not looking good, man, for the Detroit Lions. It's not looking good. One final play. Green Bay converts here. Game's over. It's like every year, year after year after year after year, the Lions continue to disappoint every Detroit fan everywhere. Every single Thanksgiving. Unbelievable, man. We might miss the playoffs. There is no guarantee Lions make the playoffs. I mean, you had to have this football game against the Packers. Division, you can kiss goodbye. We're going to have to hope for a wild card spot, and we're going to have to hope we catch either Seattle or San Francisco. I mean, if the Bears somehow go the opposite direction, maybe we might catch the Bears, and if we tie the Bears, we could get the final wild card spot tiebreaker. But, it's not looking good. Hypothetically speaking, Campbell goes for 2 if they get a stop and a TD, come to the dark side and root for the Bears. Yeah, he'll go for 2 for sure. I mean, we got to stop him here, though. I mean, like, I would love to see it, but I can tell you this right now. No, me as a Lions fan, we are not going to stop them. We're just not. I've seen it my whole life. This is the same old Lion mentality down the stretch where... Like, I don't know why Kelvin Shepard has shown 0 blitz packages this entire game. Like, he is playing very conservative on defense, and he just hasn't been able to get a stop. I mean, the Packers' offense has just mauled the Detroit Lions' defense this entire game. They've had to use their punt unit twice. 31-24 football game. Hopefully I'm wrong. It's going to be some sort of a quick pass screen play on like a bubble screen route where somebody's going to come across the middle. It's probably going to be Watson or Dobbs. I guarantee it's probably going to be Dobbs. It's going to be Watson, Dobbs, or Wicks on like a quick little in route. And that's going to be a 5-yard game. That's going to be the ball game. That's my guess. That's my guess, man. But it's not looking good. Packers 31, Lions 24. 2-minute warning. It is 3rd and 3 coming up for the Green Bay Packers. Lions have to stop it for the game. If they don't stop them here, ball game's over, and you can probably kiss the division goodbye. But happy Thanksgiving, everyone. Appreciate you guys all tuning in. Hope you guys are all doing fantastic. Welcome to the party. 31-24, Packers up by 7. Lions need to stop here or else the game is over. Welcome to the party. Hopefully you guys are all doing fantastic. Welcome, 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 guys. Green Bay Packers 31, Lions 24. 3rd and 3 coming up for Jordan Love and this Green Bay offense. It's going to be a quick, short pass to Wicks, Lockett, or Dobbs for 5 yards, and that's how the Lions are going to lose this game. It's my guess, dude. Here it comes. Ready? Or it's going to be incomplete. It's going to be a defensive hold. Packers in the shotgun. Love in the backfield. Dobbs goes in motion to Love's left. 3rd and 3. Love in the shotgun. Lions show blitz. Love looking for a receiver. It's going to be incomplete. Broken up by Brian Branch. No flag on the play. No flag, no flag, no flag. And the Lions are going to have an opportunity. The reverse jinx. Will it pay off? 4th and 3. Are they going to go for this? They can't. There's no way they go for this. No, there's no way they go for this. They got to play field position. They're going for this. Green Bay Packers are going for this on their own 45-yard line. Wow, what a play call here. 4th and 3 from the Green Bay Packers. Love in the shotgun. 4 seconds left. Let's see if they try to snap this football here. They do not snap the football. Okay, that would have been very ballsy had they would have gone for it. I mean, you got to play field position if you're the Packers there. Packers take their second timeout. They try to get the Lions to jump. Matt LaFleur, though, is keeping his offense out on the field here. Wow, they're still going to go for this. That's crazy. That is ballsy from LaFleur. 4th and 3. I mean, I don't blame you. You're going for the win. You get a first down, game's over. Unreal, man. Yeah, I refuse to bet the Lions on Thanksgiving. It's a curse. I'm telling, like, they just do not perform on Thanksgiving. So they are keeping the offense on the field here for the Green Bay Packers. This is officially the ball game for the Packers if they can convert. 4th and 3, 31-24, 1:55 left to play here in the fourth quarter. Packers in the shotgun with Jordan Love. Wilson to his left. He's got trip receivers right. We've seen no blitz package at all from Shepard in this game. Love in the backfield. 5 seconds on the play clock. 4th and 3. Love in the shotgun, looking for his man. Line show pressure. Love lollipops it over the middle of the field, and it's caught somehow miraculously by Dontavian Wicks, and that's the football game. He lost his shoe, and he caught the pass. Unbelievable. Packers are going to win this football game. Dontavian Wicks lost his shoe, goes over the middle of the field. Branch can't bring him down. That's how the Lions are going to lose this football game. That is the same old Lions for you right there. They stop him on 3rd and 3. They give life in Detroit for a chance, and LaFleur says, wait a second, we can still go for this on 4th and 3, and they get it, and Wicks brings it down. This team's pathetic. This team is pathetic. I'm sorry. Our Super Bowl window was in Santa Clara 2 years ago, and I don't know if we're ever going to get back there. Congrats to the Green Bay Packers. You have ruined my Thanksgiving for the 25th year in a row, and I'm sick. Packers win 31-24. Detroit Lions ruining families' holidays since 1956, and Packers are going to win 31-24. If you're the Detroit Lions, you're going to miss the playoffs. You don't perform. You have not performed well down the stretch. You almost blew it to a 2-9 football team, the New York Giants. You lost on Thanksgiving to Jordan Love. You got playmakers all over the football field, and this defense was flat out pathetic. Absolutely pathetic performance from the Detroit Lions today. What a disaster class. Wow. So, division's gone for the Lions. You can kiss that dream goodbye. Lions are going to have to get help from wildcard teams ahead of them. So, you're going to have to count on... You're going to have to almost root for the Bears. You're going to have to root for the Bears to beat Green Bay, and they fall backwards. Whoever catches them, the Packers or the Bears, whoever stays ahead, you're going to have to root for the opposite team. Seahawks are ahead of you. Niners are ahead of you. It's not looking good for the Lions. I tell you what, man. Not looking good at all. That's a final. Unbelievable football game. Wow. 31-24. Lions got the Cowboys next week. Pathetic. The Detroit Lions, ruining families' Thanksgivings since forever. The Green Bay Packers take down the Detroit Lions 31-24. The Detroit Lions defense was absolutely abysmal. Calvin Shepard, I don't know what you were doing on the sidelines, but you showed no blitz packages whatsoever in this football game. Jordan Love put on a masterclass. 234 passing yards, 4 touchdowns. Dontavian Wicks, 2 touchdowns in this game, along with Dobbs as well. And listen, Lions are in trouble. They fall to 7-5 now on the season. Green Bay Packers now hold 2 games ahead of you. You can kiss the division goodbye. It's going to be incredibly difficult to grab the division, and now you're hoping for a wild card spot. You got the Cowboys next week. The offense played well. Hopefully Amon-Ra's okay. We get him back next week, but this defense was pathetic. Happy Thanksgiving, everyone. What did we expect, though? It's the Detroit Lions on Thanksgiving. Nothing's changed. Nothing has changed. Nothing's changed. Same old Lions. Same old Lions year after year after year after year. This team might miss the playoffs. Pathetic. Hopefully you guys have a good rest of your Thanksgiving. I'm just posting my short here really quick. And, yeah, that's pathetic. Just pathetic. I mean, like, defense just didn't show up at all. I mean, like, no grit whatsoever from this team. And that window in Santa Clara is going to be the closest this team will ever have to a Super Bowl. I mean, Ragnar's going to come back in a couple weeks. You're 7-5 though. 10 wins will not get you into the playoffs this year. You're going to have to go 11-6. You're going to have to go 11-6. You're going to have to basically win out to have a chance to go into the playoffs. But it's nothing new. I've seen it my whole life. This team just sucks every single Thanksgiving. We get so high on expectations every single freaking season, and they just continue to blow it in the most casual, predictable ways possible. Year after year after year after year. I knew it was cursed as soon as I saw the line. They're a 3-point favorite. Nah, there's no way they'll win. Nope, it's a curse, dude. I'm telling you. Do not bet the Lions ever on Thanksgiving. That is my strong piece of advice for the next 50 years until until we can't see football games anymore. Do not bet the Lions on Thanksgiving because they'll just disappoint you year after year after year. Great to the Packers, though. You know what? They outperformed us, and Jordan Love carved us up like a Thanksgiving turkey dinner. Secondary played pathetic, and you know what? Credit to LaFleur. They just outperformed us flat out. Absolutely horrific, dude. Well, happy Thanksgiving. We got. I don't know if I'm gonna do the Bears and Eagles game tomorrow. We'll do Lions and we'll do Magic and Pistons tomorrow night. But that's just a pathetic performance from the Lions. Pathetic, man. Unbelievable. Just posting my short here, guys. Appreciate you guys all tuning into the stream. No, thanks again for watching. Happy Thanksgiving. Just can't get your expectations too high for the Detroit Lions on Thanksgiving because they continue to disappoint you year after year after year after year. Absolutely pathetic. Straight pathetic. All right, just posting this up really quickly, guys. Appreciate you guys all tuning in. Hopefully you guys are all having a fantastic night. And that's all she wrote. That is all she wrote for this football team. Crazy, man. At least we got the Spartans. Spartans play North Carolina later. The best team in Detroit right now is for the Pistons. This Lions team had their opportunity to make a Super Bowl run, and I don't know if we're going to see that ever again. Windows slowly closing, and this team does not look the same as it once was. Makes no sense, too. I mean, it just goes to show your coordinators, like, simple, like, running Gibbs 4 straight runs. Like, it's just, I don't understand some of these play calls that Campbell was running there. So, Lions go to 7-5. I don't know if I genuinely do not know if they'll make the playoffs. I don't think they will. You have teams like Seattle ahead of you. You got the 49ers that are bowling. They're starting to get healthy. And you're going to have the Bears and the Packers probably creep in as the final wild card spot. And the Lions are going to somehow have to go on a win streak to close out the season. I mean, you could have controlled your own destiny, essentially, and now you're going to have help ahead of you. So, it's just very unfortunate. Very unfortunate, man. That's all I got for you guys tonight. Have a good one, guys. I'm being blinded by the sunlight here. I'll see you guys tomorrow, though, for Pistons and Magic. Have a good one. Adios. Peace, guys. See ya. Happy Thanksgiving.